Hi everybody, happy Poke Saturday. That's right, welcome back to Pokemon White version. This is Nuzlocke number 8 on our channel, which is crazy. I can't believe we have done 8 unique Nuzlockes at this point in our Nuzlocke career. But that's right, this is number 8, which is an important one. Our lifetime Nuzlocke record is 3 wins, 4 losses, which means if we can be successful in this Nuzlocke, we'll be back to 500, which we love to see. Bronny, thank you for the 10 stream watch streak. I really appreciate it. It's good to see you today. And TS, thank you so much for the 85-month resub. Appreciate you. Enjoy your sub badge, your emotes, your ad-free viewing. Happy Saturday, everybody. How's it going? Happy to be back playing some more Pokemon White today. We started this journey last week on Pokemon Day, and so far, so good. I feel like I shouldn't even talk about it, because anything that I say or do is going to ultimately be a jinx. But I am happy with how things are started. We have 1 gym badge. We have almost a full team of Pokemon, pretty decent variety. So I can only hope that things will go smoothly again today. We'll see. I'm not going to lie, I'm gonna say it once and then we're never gonna say it again because I don't want to be my own jinx. But I had a dream last night that we wiped on the Nuzlocke, so hopefully that's not an omen. Bronny, thank you so much for the resub. 55 months from Bronny Fanta. Thank you guys so much for using your Twitch Prime, or Twitch Prime on the channel. I appreciate it. I know you guys only get one of those per month, so thanks for choosing to use it right here. Enjoy your sub badge, your emotes, your ad-free view. We got 55 months, we got 85 months. Big numbers on the resubs here today, guys, and I appreciate it. Hey, Noella, a toxic part of me is still hoping for a random encounter full team wipe. I mean, it wouldn't be unprecedented. It might happen, okay? I should say hello to everybody. Hello, E9. Hello, TS. Hello, Beast. Hello, Bronny. Hello, Noella. Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope your weekend is off to a good start. Thank you for being here with me today. As I said, we're going to be playing some more Pokemon White, sitting back, having a great time. I see that TS is about to order a pizza, so clearly some of you guys know how to celebrate a Saturday, right? I'm going to see a movie tonight, actually. It's back-to-back movie weekends for me, which is kind of exciting. Prior to these past 2 weekends, I hadn't been to see a movie in months. Me and Elena were trying to figure out what the last movie we saw was, but we're doing back-to-back. Last weekend we saw Project Hail Mary, which was absolutely fantastic. Cannot recommend that movie enough to everybody. It was so good. I did cry. And tonight we're going to see Super Mario Galaxy, which I know has some mixed reviews, but I'm sure it's going to be fun and a really great time. So that's what I'm doing to celebrate my Saturday, hanging out with you guys, playing some Pokemon, and then going to see the Mario Galaxy movie this evening. So, you know, really doing stuff that a normal 31-year-old woman should do. You know, the millennials were reclaiming our childhoods. Fuck it, I don't care if I'm 31. Pokemon and Mario make me happy, and that's what I'm doing today. Because, God knows, we need to cling on to whatever little things give us hope and give us happiness in this desolate, desolate world that we call our own. Anyway, let's get into the game, shall we? So, as I mentioned, we do have 1 gym badge. You can see here on our last save game, we've got just about 3 hours of playtime in, 1 badge, 10 Pokemon registered in our Pokédex. Of course, regular Nuzlocke rules do apply, so it's just kind of the standard stuff. When a Pokemon faints, it is dead. We can't use it anymore. We have to nickname all of our Pokemon. We can only get 1 Pokemon per route. Those are sort of the basic rules. And then, speaking of Pokemon, let's reintroduce everybody to our team. So as I mentioned, we've almost got a full squad. Let's take a look. So we have got Blompus, the Muna. Blompus is the newest addition to our squad. We have got Stinky, the Patrat, level 12. Asha, the Oshawott, also level 12. Flambe, the Panseer, who is level 11. And last but certainly not least, we've got Puppuccino, the Lillipup, who is our highest level, I think, at level 13. Yes. We've got a bunch of level 12s, 2 level 11s, and a level 13. So pretty good level spread. One thing to keep in mind is that Generation 5, aka Pokemon Black and White, does not have the team experience share setting automatically turned on like some of the later games do, which means grinding and leveling up your Pokemon in Generation 5 is a little bit tougher, because you do have to do that old school method of putting Pokemon in the first position, then switching them out with a stronger Pokemon and fighting, then they split the experience. So things are definitely a little bit slower going in terms of leveling, but yeah, so far so good. We're doing decent on the typing of all of our Pokemon, and I'm sure we'll catch something new soon, because if we take a look at our map, we are currently in Striaton City, which is the place where we got our first gym badge, but we're going to be heading west along Route 3 to Nactrine City. Now, I believe we've already had our Route 3 encounter. Someone might need to refresh my memory on that. I think we already had our Route 3 encounter, which means we won't get another encounter until after Nactrine City, unless I'm mistaken. Someone might have to refresh my memory on that one. I think we already did, because Route 3 would have been right here. No, actually, I don't know that we have had our Route 3 encounter, because I'm pretty sure all we did on Monday was we came up through Route 3, we stopped here, which is the daycare, we fought a whole bunch of kids and stole their lunch money, and then I don't think we actually proceeded any further down Route 3 to capture any Pokemon, and as you can see, there's no other opportunities to do so. There's no tall grass. So I actually think we'll have a new encounter coming up real soon. I've only marked Striaton City as a missed encounter that requires fishing or surf. Okay, okay. You can look at your Pokemon and see if any save Route 3. Oh, that's a good suggestion, Beast. Let's see. I don't think they do. Let's see. Dreamyard, Route 2, New Vima Town, Dreamyard, Route 1. Yeah, no Route 3. So we'll actually have a brand new encounter coming up just on the other side of this daycare. Hey, Sleepy! But in 2029, when everyone is leveled up, it'll be worth it. Hey, Ash, Tiff, bullying preschoolers? How dare she take candy from a baby? How's everybody doing today? Thank you for stopping in, guys. Welcome to the Pokemon White Nuzlocke. We just started this last week, so we were in the very early stages, and basically just setting out on our journey. Speaking of, are we going to start today's stream with a rival battle with Karen? Tallara, stop! We both have a trio badge, so let's see which of us is stronger. Yep, we sure are. Okay. So one thing, obviously, Generation 5 does, that the newer games don't do, is they will just ambush you with rival encounters. In the newer Pokemon games, they've reduced the difficulty, or they've attempted to reduce the difficulty a little bit, by basically giving you an option as to whether you are ready to engage in the rival battle. A rival will come up to you and say, hey, are you ready to battle? And you can say no. And they'll be like, okay, I'll wait right here. But in the good old days, you had no choice. And that's exactly what's happening here with us and Karen. All right. He sends out his Snivy to start. Do we even keep Blompus in, or do we switch right away to Flambe? Snivy's level 14. Oh my god. Okay, let's try to put it to sleep. Let's use Yawn. Hi, Kirky. How are you? Happy Saturday, my friend. Welcome to Pokemon White. Our journey has just begun, and you arrived just in time for a trainer battle. We're gonna put Snivy to sleep. And hopefully that'll help us, despite the level differential. B says, I've been playing on fast forward for so long that this feels like slow-mo. You either fight or you cry and fight. Early gens, basically. Alright, Snivy is both confused and asleep. Shout out Blompus. Ugh, you chose a good move as usual. Thanks, Karen. You're lurking at the moment because you're currently working? Of course, Ash. I hope your day is going well, and thank you for the lurk. Looks like Snivy was holding a berry. I am very happy with the strat. I think the level 14 Snivy would have been difficult, so the fact that we were able to essentially neutralize it by putting it to sleep right away. It's asleep for the whole damn battle. Shout out Blompus, this is big. Hell yeah, down goes Snivy. Blombus is gonna get some good experience for that. Beautiful. That gets him to level 12. Next up is Purloin. Who do we send in for the Purloin? Maybe Asha? Hey DNA, how are ya? Happy Saturday, my friend. Kirky says, day is shaping up well. I'm about to have katsu curry with beers. Hell yeah! Now that's how you celebrate a Saturday. And tomorrow my sister visits for Baldur's Gate 3, so I'll be making chow mein and Biscoff cheesecake. Holy moly, Kirky. You have got quite the weekend lined up. I love that for you. I hope you have a great time with your sister. I hope you enjoy eating all that yummy food. And thanks for stopping in. It's good to see everybody. Hi, Euro. Happy Saturday, my friend. Good to see you. We just started stream and Karen ambushed us for a rival battle, so we're getting right into it here. We took down his Snivy, and now Asha is going to take out his kitty cat, and all should hopefully be well. Luckily, Rap doesn't do much. With my knowledge, I can bring out the strength of my Pokemon. Can you now, Karen? Can you? Typical Karen behavior. Exactly. It is typical Karen behavior. For anyone just joining us, I was wondering how to pronounce your rival trainer's name. And I actually looked it up, and it's supposed to be Charon, like cherry. But we've all made the collective decision that we are going to refer to our rival as Karen, whether that's correct or not. So if you're wondering who the hell is Karen, that's what we have dubbed our rival here in in Pokemon White. That gets Asha to level 13. We don't want focus energy. That can go. And down goes Karen. Why do you keep beating me? We have the same number of gym badges. We should be equals in strength. Classic Karen. Can't accept defeat. Looking for excuses. Classic Karen behavior. Classic, classic, classic. Sucks to suck, Karen. Get good. I see. So that's how you battle. Out of the way. Oh. And I thought Karen was rude. What was that about? Bianca, why are you running? Hey, where were those people headed? That way, but why are you running now? Oh, seriously, they run so fast. Miss, oh, my Pokemon? It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Don't cry. Bianca, really, why were you running? You had to hear this. Those people stole this girl's Pokemon. You should have spoken up sooner. Tallara, we're gonna go get that Pokemon back. Bianca, please stay by the girl's side. Okay, well, before I do that, I'm actually going to the Pokemon Center, so you're gonna have to hang on a little bit longer, kid. Also, Team Plasma is the lowest of the low. On our last stream, we saw Team Plasma literally abusing a Pokemon. They were kicking it. And now we see them literally stealing candy from a baby. They stole a little kid's Pokemon. So, like, when it comes to the evil teams in Pokemon, Team Plasma might be the most despicable of them all. This is bonkers behavior. All right. My Pokemon are healed. Now we'll go save that kid's Pokemon. You should have spoken up sooner. Karen, you kept interrupting. Exactly. I couldn't get a word in edgewise, dude. We're gonna get that Pokemon back. Okay, have fun with that. I'm gonna go see you, Nurse Joy. Bye. It kind of feels like they just looked up some American names and just guessed on some of them. Hilda, Hilbert, Karen, Bianca. yeah, some of the names are definitely interesting. Oh, why do they take people's Pokemon? Please, Tallara. Team Plasma took that Pokemon. Get it back. Oh, they're like far. Okay, well, before we chase them, I want to see... You're not going to let me go down here. Please, Tallara. Okay, fine. All right, fine. God. Well, what we can do before we go get the Pokemon back is we can take this Super Potion, and we can have our Route 3 encounter. Let's see what it is, folks. Hey, a P-Dove! Okay, I actually like P-Dove. P-Dove is one of my favorite bird Pokemon. I just think he's really derpy and cute. Like, it's just a pigeon. It's just a little pigeon. All right, and we don't have a flying type, so this will work out great, actually. We're going to catch ourselves a P-Dove. Hey now, if Muffin was a Pokemon, I would have joined Team Rocket years ago. Jesse and James are sympathetic villains. These Plasma guys are just cunts. Look, I don't disagree with you there. Oh, you have a squabs. just a little pigeon. Gotcha! P-Dove was caught, and now we officially have a full team of Pokemon, everybody. So now's the fun part. If this is your first time joining me for one of my Nuzlocke streams, we do have chat participation segments. That's right, every time I catch a new Pokemon, you guys get to suggest what you would like to name it. Put your suggestions in the chat. I will pick my favorites, we'll put them in a poll, and then we will exercise our democratic rights and we will vote for the winner. So what should we name our P-Dove, the tiny pigeon Pokemon? P-Dove is only 1 foot tall and 4.6 pounds, so literally a pigeon. These Pokemon live in cities. They are accustomed to people. Flocks often gather in parks and plazas. Now, unfortunately, P-Dove is only level 8, so we're gonna have a lot of training to do. But first things first, what are we gonna name him? We got some good suggestions in the chat right now. Okay. Keep in mind, it's gonna have that weird crown thing when fully evolved because it's male. Oh, I didn't know that there were gender differences in P-Dove, actually. That's news to me, Beast. What should we name our P-Dove? Alrighty. The poll is live. What should we name our P-Dove? Options are Pecker, Poop Rat, Sky Rat, Bernice, or Derp Burb. Go ahead and vote. You've got 1 minute. And if there is a tie, which there is right now, actually, every single option has 1 vote. If there is a tie, we have decided that the tiebreaker goes to Alana. She got to tiebreak last week. Which one did she tiebreak for, chat? I can't remember. But yeah, we do have a system in place for a tiebreaker. Right now it's a 5-way tie, so do what you need to do. By the way, Expedition 33 is now on Game Pass. Oh, good shout, E9. Well, there you go, guys. No more excuses. Everyone play the best game that came out last year. Expedition 33. Oh, it was Puppuccino! Yes, that's right. That's right. Alana selected Puppuccino. And we've actually got a tie right now, folks. We have got a 2-way tie for what should we name our P-Dove. We've got Skyrat or Derp Burb. So, you know what I need to do? I gotta call in the big guns. Let me text Alana. Could you come in and break a tie? Smiley face. Stand by. I love me some French Persona 5. Honestly, it's a good way to put it. It's a good way to put it. French Persona 5. We love it. Think we'll get Persona 6 next year? Maybe. I mean, they still haven't even announced it, so that's step 1, I guess. But I would prefer they just announce it and then be like, yeah, it's out in 3 months, rather than announce it and then be like, it's out in 3 years. I prefer a shorter time between announcement and release, so if they want to go that route, that's fine by me. But I don't want them to announce it next year and then we don't get it till like 2030. Oh no, the poll! Shit, the poll disappeared. What was it? Skyrat? Skyrat and Dirtbird? Skyrat or Derp Burb. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So we just caught a P-Dove, who's literally a pigeon, and our options are Skyrat or Derp Burb. For Derp Burb? Alana says Derp Burb. The people have spoken, and by the people, we mean Alana. Derp Burb it is. Oh, Muffin's here! There you go, Derp Burb is the name we are going with. Should I put it all 1 word, or should I space it out? Because we've got... What? Oh, Alana said 1 word. There you go. No spaces. Derp burb, all one word. There it is. Welcome to the team. Alrighty, we have now got a squad of 6. Blumpus and Stinky and Asha and Flambe and Puppuccino and Derp Burb. And that's true, the suggestion was one word, so we've gotta stick to the source material. And we gotta listen to the doctor, and she said one word, so one word it is. Alrighty, we are once again going to delay going to save that child's Pokemon, because I'm going back to the Pokemon Center so we can heal up our little pigeon. Hi, Miss Muffin. You gonna hang out with us? Alana wheeled your chair into frame so you can hang out. Yeah. We're officially calling Expedition 33 French Sona. Watch your French Sona. I think I'm a, what's my French Sona? I think I'm definitely a baguette. That's what would happen when I tore off my mask. I would just summon a baguette, I think. But yeah, at this point, if they announce it and say it'll be out in 2 years, I'll flip a table. I think I'm with you on that, Euro. I'm running out of goddamn patience. Next year, 2027 will be the 10-year anniversary of Persona 5. So, like, come on. Please. Please. Hey, Hung, how are you? Happy Saturday, my friend. Welcome back to the Nuzlocke. We're just getting started here, and we did just complete our team. We caught ourselves a P-Dove named Derp Burb. We'll call him Derp for short. And that makes lucky number 6.
Did you hear about the war between Nova Scotia and Newfoundland? The Newfies were throwing grenades, the Nova Scotians were pulling the pins and throwing them back.
What the heck? I wasn't expecting Newfie slander first thing in the morning. I know, thank you for the 100 biddies. I also like how the bot calls them Newfies. That's not approved. How's it going, Adho? Happy Saturday. Hey everyone, I'm watching at work. Oh, I hope you're having a good day so far, hon. Hopefully our Pokemon shenanigans can entertain you a little bit and make the work day go a little bit faster. Can we all agree if she catches a Pokemon with self-destruct, we call it Die Hardman? That's a great suggestion, Sleepy. Yes, I want to take you up on that. Alright, I guess that's where the Team Plasma people went. But before we go in there, there's a little item over here, and it looks like maybe a trainer? I would definitely like to level up Derp a little bit, so let's see what we can do here. Someone I knew long ago assigned me bread roll as my spirit animal, so your French Sona being a baguette is entirely valid. I was wondering what moves Derp has. Derp has Gust, Growl, and Leer. Should we just Pigeon versus Pigeon this? We'll see how it goes. Derp has an ability called Big Pecs, which means that Derp's defense cannot be lowered. Alright. Cool. Big Pecs. If I had known Derp had that ability, that could have been a name suggestion. Big Pecs. But yes, we've got ourselves a farty pigeon here. That's why there's so many gusts. How the fuck does a bird growl? Just try to take a piece of bread away from a New York City pigeon and you'll find out. Those motherfuckers mean business. I remember me and my best friend Bethany were in New York one year. We were sitting in Central Park. We had just stopped at Dunkin' Donuts. Ooh, Blitzel, nice. Well, we're not having P-Dub in for this one. And we had gotten what are my favorite donuts, the glazed donuts. I had one and she had one, and we were literally assaulted by pigeons. No joke. They were gonna eat me just to get to that donut, so... If any bird could growl, it would be the New York City pigeons that I believe the P-Dubs are actually based on. What's everyone's favorite bird Pokemon? Ooh. I really like, Corviknight, Corvisquire, the bird Pokemon they introduced in Gen 8. They're cool. I like those. Braviary's cool. Talonflame is also cool. Swellow. Ooh, okay. I mean, I'll always have a special place in my heart for Pidgey, Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot as well. I mean, they're as basic as bird Pokemon come, but you know, Gen 1, let's be real. Pelipper! Ooh, sleepy with the sleeper pick. Pelipper. You know, I'm pausing the action here. Bird Pokemon. I feel like I need to refresh my memory on what bird Pokemon we have. Ooh, you know who's a cool bird Pokemon? Noctowl. Noctowl and Hoot Hoot are cool as hell. I like Noctowl, yes. And Hoot Hoot is just this derpy little dumbass. I love Hoot Hoot as well. Is Delibird considered a bird? I guess. It literally has bird in its name. Delibird is one of my all-time favorites. I friggin' love Delibird. He's absolutely useless. He's never gotten an evolution or a baby form or a regional form. They have forgotten about Delibird, but Delibird is sick. I like Delibird a lot. Any of the Gen 1 legendaries plus Ho are cool AF, but Zapdos takes the cake for me. Yeah. Sirfetch'd is cool. Farfetch'd is cool. Yeah. $50 says if Eevee had a flying evolution, that would be Tiff's favorite bird. Oh yeah, if you stick a pair of wings on an Eevee, I'm in. I'm in. Hawlucha. Oh, that's a popular one. A lot of people like Hawlucha. I guess Piplup is technically a bird as well. I love Piplup and Piplup's evolutions. I mean, Psyduck. Psyduck is an icon. We love Psyduck and Golduck. There's actually a lot of really cool bird Pokemon now. Now that I'm sort of scrolling through and I'm able to visualize it a little better. There's some weird ones, but there's some cool ones as well. Good choices. Great discussion point, Hung. Hey, Jazzy, how are you? Happy Saturday. Didn't Delibird just get a fancy version in the new game? Oh, right. The Paradox version. Yeah. Iron Bundle. That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. I still remember Tiff's reaction to me pointing out that Delibird doesn't have a tail. Yeah, that flipped my entire worldview upside down. Hey, Riz! Happy Poke Day, my friend. Good to see you. Hope everybody's weekend's off to a good start. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. We're currently working our way through the Generation 5 Pokemon White Nuzlocke. Still in the early stages, we've got one gym badge. We just actually caught our 6th team member, introducing Derpburb, who does need some training, so that's what we're doing here now before we proceed with the main story. My wife likes the low-effort duckling? Ducklet? Ducklet. Yeah. Is the name of Delibird a pun on delivered, or have I been reading that wrong my whole life? No, I think it is. It's basically delivery bird, like Beast says, because it's basically supposed to be Santa Claus. So, there's some sort of pun to be had there. Oh, dang! P-Dove avoided my cut? Dang, dude. Oh my god! Either Flambe has very low accuracy or P-Dove has very high evasion. I'm not sure what it is, but dang. Keeps avoiding my attacks. I always forget that Delibird is even a Mon. I only remember it from the Coliseum minigame. That's where my love for Delibird originated. I loved that minigame in Pokemon Coliseum, and ever since then I've loved Delibird as well. But yes, Delibird is very forgettable. Because like I said, up until, well, recently, he got this Paradox form. He's never really been relevant, besides his one starring minigame in Pokemon Coliseum 2. So yeah, I'm right there with you, Hung. Wait, check Flambe's ability. You might be cursed with Hustle? Let's see. What's Hustle? No, he has, Gluttony. Encourages the early use of a held berry. So, I mean, that's not great. But I wasn't cursed with Hustle. We should check everybody's ability. Pumpchino has Vital Spirit, prevents the Pokemon from falling asleep. Blampus has Forewarn, determines what moves a foe has. Asha has Torrent, which powers up water-type moves in a pinch. Stinky has Keen Eye, which prevents other Pokemon from lowering its accuracy. And Derp has Big Pecs, protects the Pokemon from defense-lowering attacks. So, basically everyone's got a good move except for Flambe. And we know Hung is #1 on the hating elemental monkeys train. And I might have to join him and be #2, honestly. I'm still kind of upset that they put XD on Nintendo Online but not Coliseum yet. I wanted to play them in order. I literally don't understand why they did that. Why would you put the sequel out and available before the original? Because I too would like to replay them, but I too am just gonna wait till Coliseum comes out so I can play them in order. There's no point in going backwards, so yeah, it's a very, very weird decision by Nintendo. Your Pokemon look quite good. Would you show me how you've been training them? Sure, random girl in a middle of the forest? Who are you? A Pokemon breeder. Okay. Pizza's here! Hell yeah, TS. Enjoy. Enjoy. I have not played Pokemon Coliseum since I played it originally on the GameCube, which I would imagine is close on 20 years ago now. And I'm not 100% sure if I ever played XD. I have no memories of playing XD, so maybe I played it, you know, like at a friend's house where I rented it. I don't think I ever owned it or put any significant amount of time into it. Or if I did, my brain just made no memories of it. Because, yeah, I remember Coliseum quite well. I do not remember XD at all. So I would really, really like to both replay Coliseum, because it's been so long, it'll basically be a brand new, fresh playthrough, and to potentially play XD for the very first time. So, waiting for both of those to get put on Nintendo Switch Online for sure. Coliseum is where my Espeon and Umbreon love came from. Me too! Me too! Again, so many of these Pokemon I grew to love because of specific appearances in-game. We already talked about Delibird in that minigame in Pokemon Stadium. Espeon and Umbreon in Pokemon Coliseum. Yeah, I've got so many good memories. That's why I love the two of them as well. I have a memory of my dad getting me XD, but I was too sick to play that night, so I just read the manual over and over. Oh, that's so cute and sad, Riz. I love that. By the way, I recently realized I was getting the color thing wrong for Pokemon stats. If it's blue, that stat's lower. If it's red, it's higher. It depends on the Pokemon's nature. Yeah, that's exactly right. Alright, I think we're gonna have to go back to the Pokemon Center after this, because I need to buy some healing items. I don't have any regular potions left. We're gonna have to get some. Nice! Derp is leveling up quick. Derp's already level 11. And learned Quick Attack. Who's next? Another P-Dove. Let's go P-Dove battle. My P-Dove versus your P-Dove. Ooh, critical hit. Don't love that. Rather than burning another Super Potion, I'm just gonna put in someone else to get a bit of experience. See, you've trained them by traveling together. She gave me lots of money so we can go spend that on potions. Please, let your precious Pokemon have this. I obtained an Oranberry. Thanks, girl. I guess when Pokemon or trainers spend that much time together, they naturally understand each other, I suppose. I suppose. Alright, Stinky. You can be in first position. Alrighty, what do we got here for an item? We won't find out until we get through this battle. Another P-Dove. P-Doves galore. We must be approaching the city. See you, Beast. Drive safe. P-Dub, you have to use something other than Leer. Please, I'm begging you. Alright, as you can see, fighting wild Pokemon don't give very much experience. Which is unfortunate, so we're gonna have to do the majority of our training through actually battling other trainers. But that's okay, one thing at a time. Back to the Pokemon Center, we'll heal everyone. I want to buy some potions, and then we'll go catch up with Karen and kick some Team Plasma ass. Alrighty. Hello, I need some potions. I will get a couple of regular potions. Actually, no, let's get all regular potions, because I've got a couple of super potions already in my bag. Alright. Potions! Hooray! Alright, Pokemon are healed, potions are acquired. Now, let's go meet back up with Karen. Hey Meerkat, how are you? Happy Saturday. Hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. Thank you for hanging out. Muffin is actually right here. I've got to wheel her into view a little bit better. There she is. She's having the best tail clean of her life. She didn't even look up as I rolled her over. Alrighty. Time to go kick butt. Who should we put in our first position? I mean, at this point, with 6 Pokemon, we actually need to start looking towards the future. Who is going to actually stay in the party, and who is actually going to be the next to be replaced? Flambe is definitely going to be replaced. I would imagine Asha, Puppuccino, and Blampus are going to be mainstays. Derp might be a mainstay as well, because I'm not sure what other opportunities we have to catch a flying Pokemon. I think if any two were to be cut, it's probably Stinky and Flambe, so let's sort of put them to the side, and we'll focus on training up the other 4 for right now. Because again, I think they'll be the first to be replaced, so I don't want to waste any of these precious experience points on them if we don't have to. They ran inside here. Tallara, your Pokemon's HP is fine, and you're ready to go, right? Yep. Then let's go. Derp's gonna be great once they level up and evolve. Yeah, agreed. Tallara, this bothersome bunch doesn't really listen to reason. That child cannot use a Pokemon to its full potential. Doesn't that make the Pokemon sad? It's the same thing for all your Pokemon, so hand them over to us now. Better yet, we'll just take them. Ah, yeah. Our Pokemon are sad because they hate us, so you're just gonna steal them and they'll be happier with you? Sure. Great logic. Alright, guess we'll just hit him with some gusts. With some bird farts. I actually got a secret. If I translated my last name to English when I got a PhD or started teaching, I would be Professor Oak. Really? That's fun. I'm gonna call you Professor Oak from now on. Yeah, how many turns does Bide work before it activates? Because I'm worried he might kill Derp in one hit if he's been biding. Let's heal. Should I heal or should I just use Quick Attack or should I switch out Derp? I'm actually a little bit worried about this bide. I don't know if it has one more turn or not. I don't really want to risk it. Who's our thickest Pokemon? Asha. But Asha's also the one I do not want to risk. Maybe we swap in Stinky quick to tank if needed. I'm worried about this bide, and I might be worried for no reason, but I just want to play it a little bit safe. I'm glad I was worried. That would have killed Derp, I think, or it would have gotten really, really close. So, you know what? I'm fine with that. Bide builds over 2 turns and then attacks on the 3rd. Okay, noted for future encounters. We got Stinky to tank it. Now we'll get Asha to finish it off. Alright, that worked out. No surprises from Team Plasma Grunt. Whoa, 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 come on now! Well, how could we lose when we have Red on our side? What? Not bad, Tallara. Okay, go return the Pokemon to that girl. You don't need to return it. How troublesome. Not only do you fail to understand, but you actually got in our way to boot. There's 2 of you and 2 of us. We'll show you our combined power and teach you that we are right. So, there were more of them. Still, why are Pokemon robbers acting so self-righteous? Tallara, we've been friends our whole lives. We've got each other's backs when it counts. Let's show them how it's done. Is it gonna be our first double battle, maybe? Also, yeah, you can call Team Plasma delusional. Team Delulu. Trying to justify their actions with their self-righteousness. It's a little too on the nose for today's political climate. Anyhow. Alrighty, it's Derp and Snivy versus 2 rats. A friend just sent a picture of a secret rare Psyduck. I told him GG's and he said it's for me when I see him next. Oh, I love that for you, Kirky. It sounds like you've got yourself a really good friend. You'll have to send us a picture of it when you get it. That should take down 1 rat. Alright. Good job, Karen. Good job, Derp. Getting to level 12. Let's go. I'm gonna have to switch you out now, though. Let's send in Asha. Whoa, E9, you just caught a shiny Drowsy! Dude, that's sick. What does a shiny Drowsy even look like? Look it up. Shiny Drowsy. Oh, he's pink! Oh, that's a sick shiny. I love when shiny Pokemon just, like, completely change their color palette. So going from yellow to pink is very cool. That's awesome. I didn't know you could catch shinies in the Pokemon community game here on the channel. That's awesome. Down go Team Plasma. Plasma! What? Did we lose? I cannot believe that Team Plasma lost to such kids! In order to liberate Pokemon from foolish people, we will take their Pokemon. Whatever. What a waste of time. Come on, what reason could possibly justify stealing Pokemon from people? Pokemon trainers like you are making Pokemon suffer. What do you mean, trainers are making Pokemon suffer? I don't get that at all. We'll give you back the Pokemon, but be aware of how this Pokemon suffers from being used by people. Say the people using Pokemon, keeping them in Pokeballs, forcing them to fight. Y'all are the ultimate hypocrites! I can't. Someday, open your eyes to your own complicity. Like, they may have a point if you step back and think about it, but on the other hand, they're too hypocritical to even be taken seriously. Trainers bring out their Pokemon's strength. Pokemon believe in their trainers and respond to that. I don't understand what about that makes Pokemon suffer. Okay, Tallara, I'll return the Pokemon. Anyway, we kicked Team Plasma butt, and now we can go check in with the kid. Wake up, sheeple! You guys good? Tallara, thank you so much. The 2 of you got her Pokemon back. I'm lucky to have friends like you two. Thank you, miss. Please take these as a thank you present. I got heal balls. Ooh, those are heal balls. They completely heal the captured Pokemon on the spot. How sweet of you. I'm gonna see this girl on her way, so see you later, Tallara. Bye-bye. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, I think down this path is the way we actually need to go. But if that's the case, I want to go back in that cave and make sure we explore it to its fullest. Well, let's just go down here first and see. Because they were blocking the way, I can only assume that's the way I was supposed to go. So, let's do one more backtrack, heal our Pokemon, then I want to go back in the cave because we should be able to get an encounter in there. Plus, I thought I saw items. Hey!
You are having the bath of a lifetime.
She's having a big ol' bath. I wheeled her when she was mid-tail clean and she didn't even stop.
Do you need a tea or anything, girl?
I could use a little tea-worm. Alrighty, healed up and back on the road. Lots of back and forth to this Pokemon Center, but you know how it is. We gotta play it safe in this Nuzlocke. So now, let's head back in the cave, get our encounter, and explore that before we actually head down. Tia says, please bring enough for the whole chat, too. She said, okay. She's boiling the kettle. Alrighty, this is Wellspring Cave, which again is a new area for encounters, or it should be. Are there no Pokemon in Wellspring Cave? I walked all the way over here and didn't get a single encounter, which seems suspicious. Oh, there it is. I just had to complain enough and it would happen. And here's our Pokemon. We've got a Woobat. Are you serious? That's what we're adding to the team? Okay. Okay, Woobat. Woobat. Let's try to catch this thing, shall we? What typing is Woobat? Flying Dark? It was a 50-50 Woobat Roggenrola. Oh, I would have much preferred it to be a Roggenrola. Dang it. It's Flying Psychic. Oh, okay. So it's kind of a Derp Blompus combo, I guess. Okay, let's quickly heal Derp. Nothing compares to the OG Zubat. Ugh. Is there anything worse than trying to get through caves without any repels in Generation 1? Being literally assaulted by Zubats en route. Alright, let's try out one of these heal balls that the kid gave me. Roggenrola is kneecapped by needing a trade for the final evolution. Oh, good point. Good point. Alright, well there you have it, folks. We have got team member number 7. Welcome to the crew, Woobat. This is the Bat Pokemon. It's Psychic Flying type. 1 foot tall and 4.5 pounds. It's basically the exact same size as P-Dove. Suction from its nostrils enables it to stick to cave walls during sleep. Ew! It leaves a heart-shaped mark behind. I kind of hate this thing. This thing is kind of cursed. Like, it really is. Alright, what are we naming this thing, everybody? Give me your best suggestions for Woobat's name. Whether Woobat's gonna see the light of day in our party is to be determined, but we still gotta name him. So give me your best suggestions. What should we name our Woobat? Oops. Spelled that one wrong. Alrighty, the poll is up. What should we name our Woobat, folks? Options are Bait, Meatball, Suck Nose, Third Wave, or Bench Warmer. Let me know what you want to name this little guy. And then, yeah, I don't know if we put him in our party or not, because we've already got a Psychic type in Blompus. We've already got a Flying type in Derp, so... Plus, this guy's just freaking weird. I think this guy goes in the PC, but we might need him at some point. So we still gotta give him a good name. God knows this Woobat will be like the hero of the run or something. We're not counting him out yet, but I think for the time being, this guy's going in the PC. Get your votes in, people. He's no glue eater. He's a pretender to the throne. Alright, and the winner is Meatball. I actually really like that name. I hate this Pokemon, but I really like that name, so that was a good suggestion. Meatball it is. Welcome to the crew, Meatball. Alright. Meatball was transferred to box number 1. Alrighty, so that's our encounter in here. The Pokemon, I mean, he was level 12, so the Pokemon in here seem to be a fairly high level. So I think what I'll do is we'll train in here a little bit, try to get a couple of levels for everybody before we head out. Level range in this cave is 10 to 13. Okay, yeah, that's actually really good for training, so we'll do this. Maybe now's the time we fast forward a little bit. Do tell if I need to tone it down with the extraneous information. No, you're good. You're good. You're good at towing the line between helpful and backseat. Maybe now's the time we, sorry, words are hard. Increase the speed of the emulator is what I'm trying to say. We can make this grinding go a little bit faster. So I'm using a new emulator for the first time. I'm using Melon DS. This is the very first time I've used this emulator. I used a different one previously, but I've heard good things about this one. The reason I'm saying that is because I don't know where the fast forward option is, so maybe we won't do that because I can't find it. MU settings? No. Hotkeys? Fast forward. Spacebar. I don't think... Did that work? I'm so confused. I don't think it worked. You have to hold it? Oh, that's annoying. No. I don't want to hold a button. That's dumb. If that's the case, maybe we aren't going to do it. I'm going to have to hold down a button the whole time. Usually it's just like a toggle, you know? Yeah, I know. Does anyone want to Google Melon DS? M-E-L-O-N-D-S? And let me know if there's like a toggle fast forward option or if it is just the manual hold the button, because that's really annoying. I don't want to have to hold down A or spacebar the entire time. In the meantime, we'll keep grinding. Ooh, dang. That hit Stinky real good. While we do this, actually, this reminds me. I wanted to look at the actual game case for this game, because this game came out back in the eras where there was probably still a manual, which is always fun. Riz was saying earlier how when he was sick, he used to just flip through the manuals of his games. And honestly, that was very exciting. Yes, there is a manual in here. Wow. You know I'm old, right? I'm pulling out the manual in a game? Holy moly. Also, speaking of holy moly, Stinky is getting destroyed. I haven't seen a game manual for probably 20 years now. I know. It's been a minute. It's just got all the tips, how to open the Pokedex, how to save your game, about battles, catching and training Pokemon, about buildings in town. Also, Stinky is getting absolutely destroyed. Is Stinky gonna die? This is ridiculous. Stinky, you can't even take down a Woobat? Come on, get in here, Asha. What was the name chosen? It was Meatball. We got TMs and HMs, communications, C-Gears. Honestly, as far as manuals go, it's kind of lame. There's like no pictures in here. It's all words. It's like reading a novel. Yeah, as far as manuals go, this one sucks. I mean, it's got lots of information, so I guess in that way it's good. But, like, I kind of like when my manual has, like, pictures and, like, lore bits, but this is, like, all just one big tutorial, which I suppose is useful, but, yeah, I don't know. Imagine being sad that there's info in the game manual. But, yeah, I do have my copy of Pokemon White here, which is cool. I have Pokemon White for the DS, and then I have Pokemon Black too. I got White, and then I got Black. I actually only played Black 2 recently, and by recently I mean probably 5 years ago. But I realized, like, when I was an adult, I was like, I never played the sequels to Black and White, so I picked up a copy, and I played through it for the first time a couple years ago. It was good, but yeah, anyway, just a little show and tell. TS says, looks like pressing the hotkey for frame skip and fast forward is the only option. That's so lame. I mean, I can do it, but like, yeah, I don't know. Why isn't there a toggle? I don't want to have to hold down spacebar. I guess I can. Okay, this is me holding down spacebar. This is almost a bit too fast. How fast is this? Also, it makes the music go all funny, which is annoying. Oh, well, there you go. Asha got to level 14 at record time. And Derp got to level 13. Alright, we'll take it, but I don't think I'm gonna use that much. Alrighty, everybody's actually pretty low in terms of health. Let's see if we can get Puppuccino and Blompus a level or two, and then we'll get out of here. If you have something like G-Hub, you can set up something to just hold it down. Maybe that's what I'll have to do, Meerkat. Disabling audio sync might fix the sound. Yeah, maybe what I'll have to do is just after today's stream, I'll just sort of mess around in the settings a little bit and see how I can get it to a place that feels good. Because it would be nice to use in certain situations. I obviously don't want to full speed right through the game. I still want us to enjoy the experience. But during times like this, when I just want to do a little bit of grinding, I feel like it might come in handy. So I'll see if I can get it set up such that it's not so annoying to have to manually or physically hold down the button, and see if I can fix the audio a little bit. But we'll see. For right now, though, I'll just leave it off and we'll go through this the old-fashioned way. See if we can get Blompus and Puppuccino up a level before we move on. The last game manual I properly read was probably XCOM Apocalypse, which Google tells me was 1997. I mean, I feel like game manuals stopped being printed close on 20 years ago now. So anyone reading game manuals has got to be old. Because they haven't been making those things for a long time. All I see is the forums talk about VSync / audio sync to make the frame skip work in the first place. Okay. Well, I guess the other thing I could do is I could mute the in-game audio and just, so we don't have to listen to it on super speed. Put on some just background music or something. That's another option, I suppose. We've got different ways to tackle it. I'm sure Kirky would be willing to sing for us. Can we loop in Kirky to the stream to provide background music during times of fast forwarding? That might be the best option, just mute game sound and put on some lo-fi Pokemon music on YouTube instead. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, now that my muscle spasms have annoyed Rhea out of our cuddle time, I just want you to know that I love Swoobat and you're mean. TS says you're in a club of one, Noella. I mean, I'm glad Swoobat has at least one fan, because for a minute there, I was worried the Swoobat party was a party of 0, but it's at least a party of 1. So you know what? I'm happy to hear this, Noella. All Pokemon need love, even the weird ones. Do you like its name, Meatball? As a Swoobat fan, do you approve of Meatball? Meerkat says, I mean, he's better than Stinky. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. We got a couple of weirdos on our team so far. Gen 5 has got some weird Pokemon. Alrighty. This Woobat might do it for Blompus to get a level. Where's Puppuccino at? Puppuccino will probably need a couple more. Speaking of Muffin, can you guys see her back there? She's turned in, stretched out, and passy-outy. Bath time is complete, her hard work is done, and now she rests. Nice. That got Blompus to lucky level 13. Blompus wants to learn Imprison. What is Imprison? It's a psychic move. If the opponents know any move also known by the user, the opponents are prevented from using it. That is an extremely niche move. That is so situation specific. When would you ever use this? It's a no for me. Nah, we're good. We're good, yeah. Okay. Alrighty, Puppuccino just needs a battle or 2. And then we can get out of here. I'm not even gonna bother to level up Flambe because, yeah, I think Flambe is gonna be the next to go, so we won't waste our time. Imprison is really good against actual players. That's fair, because if you're in a competitive scenario, there's kind of choice few moves that you know everybody's gonna have. So that's a good point. That could be an example of a situation where it would actually work. That's the nerdiest tech move in existence. Nice. There we go, easy peasy. That got Puppuccino to level 14, so every single one of our team, except for Flambe, did get a level in this cave. So that's fantastic. We're gonna do one more pit stop back to the Pokemon Center, and then we can move on down Route 3. Hello, Nurse Joy. I'm back for like the 5th time today. Thank God healthcare is free in this universe. Please heal my Pokemon. Fantastic. Thank you, girl. Appreciate you. Alright. So now, let's put Burb back up in first position. We'll head out. Route 3, so we've already got our encounter on Route 3, that was derp. So no more encounters, but we do have trainers, we do have items. Now I get to show off everything I learned in the trainer's school. Now's your time to shine, dude. Don't fuck it up, school kid Al. What do you got for me? Actually, good type advantage, because I'm about to send out derp. Good start for you, Al, but I'm not going to let you capitalize on it. We're going to bring in Puppuccino. We've got to wash the dog? Good luck. Does Doggy like baths or no, Meerkat? Will this be a pleasant experience? This kid may be book smart, but we better show him he ain't street smart. Kid, I've been in these streets for 25 years now. I don't know how long you were at trainer school, but I can guarantee it wasn't as long as I've been playing Pokemon. Now, that really, really hit Puppuccino for quite a bit of damage. Holy moly. Also, when did I run out of healing items? We might need to go back to the Pokemon Center one more time. Okay. That's good. It's because he was charging up power, that's all. It's fine. Quick attacks is good. Keep using that. Keep using that. There we go. One more tackle. It's Doggy versus Zebra, and I think Doggy's gonna win. Beautiful. Ah! Sorry, Al. Better go back to school, kid. I was so overwhelmed by your greatness that I forgot everything I learned. I need to keep my wits during a battle. Overwhelmed by my greatness. Jeez, kid. You might not have street smarts, but you've surely got Riz. Damn, Al, you're making me blush. Okay. Puppuccino's got that dog in him. Got an antidote. I would have rathered it be a potion, but anyway. What is Karen doing? Just standing in the grass down there? Karen, did you get lost or something? What? I'm worried Karen's gonna want to battle me again, so I know I said I was done going back to the Pokemon Center, but by God, I might have to go back one more time. Because if anyone's gonna ruin my day, it's gonna be a Karen hiding in the tallest grass. She's looking for the manager. Kirky and TS said that at like the exact same time. That's so funny. Same brain. Karen is just looking for the nearest manager. Alright, it's not even worth training on the Pokemon out here because they're not nearly as strong as the ones we were fighting in that cave, so just trying to get out of this patch of grass. Nice! One hit KO! Let's go, Blombus! That's my amorphous blob. Alright, I'm out of the grass. I don't think Karen's gonna battle me. And honestly, we're in good shape. We're fine. I don't need to go back. What I should do, though, is save. We haven't done that yet today. Save our game in the game, and then I'm going to save our game in the emulator. Alright. What are you doing here, Karen? You alright? Tallara, stop! That dark, tall grass over there. Every now and again, 2 Pokemon will pop out at the same time. In other words, you have to be careful in the darker grass. I'm heading on to Nectarine City. Okay. Am I the manager? Was Karen looking for me? I want to see if 2 Pokemon pop out of the grass, honestly. I'm interested. Patrat with the critical hit. Fine, Stinky, get out here and show him who's the real rat boss. You're in charge, Stinky. I mean, managing Bianca probably counts as a full-time job, so manager you are. Touche. I think this will get Stinky to level 13 as well. So that's good. GG, Stink. Stinky wants to learn Sand Attack. No thanks. Alrighty. Even if Pokemon have not been fully trained, they can show their potential depending on their trainer's style. I'm challenged by school kid Marsha. All the school kids are out today. And they're bringing their Woobats. Blob versus Blob. Pretty sure level 13 Stinky is code for something. That's funny. Let's put that Woobat to sleep so we can keep Psybeaming it. Ooh, I don't like that Woobat knows Assurance. Who taught you that? Now you're confused and asleep, so that's better. Do I have any healing items left, though? I've got 1 Oranberry, which is not gonna be enough. Get in here, Puppuccino. Well, we did talk shit about it, that's true. That's Woobat's payback, a little bit of assurance. There we go. Bye, Marsha. Oh, that's really frustrating. I feel sorry for Pokemon when they lose because their trainer lacks skill. A trainer has a huge responsibility. So are you just saying you feel sorry for your own Pokemon? Confused and asleep. That dude had 1 too many drinks and passed out. Poor, poor Woobat. It's a Saturday night somewhere. Alrighty, what do we have down here? Another item? Yes. A rare self-burn by Marsha there, yeah. Alright, we're gonna get Asha some screen time. We haven't used Asha much today. I don't think I've ever been so stressed in a Pokemon game before. I've never done a Nuzlocke nor watched one. Oh! Yeah, Nuzlocke certainly add an additional level of stress that Pokemon games usually don't contain, Hung. So I'm very happy I could help take your Nuzlocke virginity, and yeah, there will be some stressful moments. As you can see, I'm sort of numb to the stress at this point. We have lost that many Pokemon over the years from all of our different Nuzlocke runs. I don't even flinch when my HP gets down to red anymore, but we good, we rollin'. Strap in. Tiffy loves to ride the edge in these runs. I sure do. I gotta keep you entertained somehow. I gotta keep you guys on your toes, right? It's best to use what you've learned in order to master it. Some of you will die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Exactly, Rector. Exactly. Good to see you, dude. Happy Saturday. Thank you for the stretch. Whoa, punched my mic. Sorry, that wasn't part of the stretch. Boom. Stretched and ready to fight a rat. I'm doing great, thank you. Happy to be here on this lovely Poké Saturday, hanging out with all my friends, continuing our Pokemon Nuzlocke run. On Monday, we got our first gym badge, and now so far today, we have rounded out our team. We now have a full 6 Pokemon. We've actually got 7 Pokemon now. We've got 1 in reserve, which is always a nice feeling. So far so good. But yeah, happy to be here. Thank you guys so much for stopping in, and I hope your weekends are off to a great start. Next up is Purloin. Do we keep in Asha? Yeah, let's keep in Asha. As you can see, Muffin is having a great weekend. This amorphous blob in the bottom left corner of my camera, that is my cat. She is having a great day. Passed the hell out. Alright. Is it finally Flambe's time to shine? I don't think we've had Flambe in a single battle today. The sphere of contentment. That is Muffin, yes. She is just hanging out and snoozing. I found an apartment I liked this week and got outbid. Oh, sorry to hear that, E9. The housing market is absolutely cutthroat right now. It is bananas. God, I forgot how much Flambe sucks. That's why he hasn't had any screen time today. Flambe is getting kicked to the curb the second we have a suitable replacement. We needed that crit though. I didn't want her to get her bide off. I'm like 2 seconds from looking at Tallara tickets. I mean, I don't want to be the devil on your shoulder, but do it. Do it. Everyone should look at Tallara tickets. First week of July, we're meeting up in Montreal for fun and nerd stuff. We're going to Comic-Con in Montreal. Everybody is invited. I would love to see you guys. For those of you guys outside the country, lots of time for you to still get your passports. Meet me in Montreal. It's gonna be great. You still gotta do all that stuff. Luckily, you don't have far to go, Hung, so I feel like you can kind of leave it last minute. If our next catch is a water type, we gotta name them Water Boy, just so we can have Water Boy replace Flambe. Yes! Yes, TS, I'm on board with that. But yeah, I'm getting super excited for Montreal coming up. I've had so much fun meeting up with you guys in the past for TalaraCon. I'm sure it'll be lots of fun this summer. I get to hang out in Montreal. Hopefully the weather will be nice that time of year. I mean, you can't ask for much better in Canada than the first week of July. If it's going to be good, it's probably going to be good then. And yeah, Comic-Con should be a lot of fun. I'm sure I'm going to spend way too much money on Pokemon cards, so your guys' responsibility might be to make sure I don't spend all of my money on Pokemon cards. You guys might have to supervise a little bit, but it's going to be great. It's going to be great, okay? Oh, is that a red panda emote, DNA? I love red pandas. Red pandas are my #1 favorite zoo animal. They're so cute. Stinky holding on by the skin of his stinky teeth there. Alright. Now, the issue here is I want to put in Asha to go against Roggenrola. Asha's really low HP. You're killing me here, Tim. Supervise. I wager everyone's gonna egg you on. That's true. That's true. If anything, I'll spend even more money. Everyone's just gonna be the devil and say, do it, do it. Oh! That would have killed him if he didn't have Sturdy. Okay, I don't have any healing. I have an oranberry. You've had every opportunity to walk back to heal and buy potions, but no. Yeah, no, I'm living on the edge, baby. I'm living on the edge. I like to keep you guys on your toes, like I said. I always say sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, but I don't actually mean it. I want you to be on the edge of your seats. There you have it. Asha grew to level 15, and we kicked School Kid Edgar's butt. The new battle strategy only works. I didn't even see what he said. He talked too fast. I know all kinds of things. Like, if you walk through the swaying tall grass, you might find a cool Pokemon. Noted. Now I am actually going to take the opportunity to go back, heal, and buy potions. I like to live on the edge, but even I realize I'm a little bit too close sometimes. We're going back. E9 redeemed trash wheel clip. I don't know if I have the trash wheel set up on this screen. Hang on. Did I? No, fuck, I didn't. There it is. There you go. Thank you for the hydration, Brownie. Now it's not tense anymore. Yes, we cut the tension with the knife that is the trash wheel. Alrighty, we need potions. Back to our usual goofy programming. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. The Trash Wheel 2 command. Like the ancient wisdom in the Library of Alexandria, any record of this classic performance has been reduced to ash. That's so funny. Oh my god. Yeah, unfortunately the Trash Wheel 2 has been lost to the annals of time, but we do have recorded performances of Trash Wheel 1 and Trash Wheel 3. Alrighty. We're all healed up. We got potions. I think we're basically at the next city, but I didn't want Hung to have a heart attack at work today, so I figured I had to take my foot off the gas a little bit. Hello, trainer. I think potions are important for a trip. I should have bought more Pokeballs. A Pokemon I wanted to catch just came out and I missed it. Hi, I have some questions for you. If you want to play, which do you prefer, outside or at home? Third option, your mom's home. I see, I see. Then which one are you interested in? The thing everybody knows or the thing nobody knows? Neither? Oh, really? In my view, you're a person with common sense. What? What just happened? Okay. Uh-huh. Thank you for the compliment. Bye. Welcome to Nakreen City, everybody. Come with me a sec. Karen's waiting at the front gate to take me on a little tour, apparently. If you go straight from here, there's a Pokemon Center, and use these if you want. We got Chesto Berries. Give your Pokemon a Chesto Berry to hold. Then, if it ever falls asleep, it will wake up immediately. Oh, and another piece of advice. Nakreen City's gym leader uses normal types. If you have a fighting type Pokemon, it might give you a big advantage. I don't have one, but thanks. Okay, before we go to the Pokemon Center, I wanted to go back here. Nakreen City, a pearl of a place. Looks like it's a very industrial town. There's a lot of warehouses here. My name is Loblolly. Why does everyone in this region have the weirdest names? I'm a designer of decor items, but I'm stuck now. I just can't come up with a good design. I'm thinking about decor so great that it will appear in a dream. If you don't have free stuff for me, I'm really not interested. What do we have here? Pokemon you get through trades grow up fast, but be careful. If a traded Pokemon grows up too much, it won't listen to you. Oh my, what a lovely trainer. What kind of Pokemon do you have? Oh, you're a Patrat. It's very friendly towards you. It must be happy with you. Even though I called it Stinky? I don't have a Petilil, sorry. Alright. Nocturne City is a highly fashionable and admired locale. Contrary-wise, if you happen to be a bit ordinary here, that's cool in its own way. Is this supposed to be like Brooklyn? Because remember, this region is based on the United States, New York in particular, and we are getting close to what is New York City. I think all these artsy-fartsy folks and converted warehouses might be Brooklyn, maybe? Let's have a peek at the map? Yeah, good idea. Let's see. No, I guess Brooklyn is... Yeah, no, I guess this is Brooklyn, right? I think, unless my New York City geography is off a little bit. I think the western part is basically New Jersey. Obviously, the central island is Manhattan. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be Brooklyn. That's kind of cool. Hi, trainer. Do you know a Pokemon called Aldino? It's a Pokemon that I sometimes find when I'm walking. It jumps out of rustling grass. I can get a lot of experience points. It's kind of a friendly Pokemon, isn't it? When you choose help at the PC at a Pokemon Center, you can learn many things. I heard that the fossils in the museum were found in Twist Mountain. Then, a person called Clay apparently donated them to the museum. Cool, thanks for all the fun facts, guys. That warehouse, they're selling something good inside. Good? What do you mean by good? What are you selling? DS wireless communications? What? I started a shop in this warehouse. Oh, here we go. This is the person who's selling stuff. Oh, and he's selling drugs! I should have known. I should have known. When the guy outside said they're selling something good in this warehouse, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, they're literally selling drugs. Okay. Alright, good to know if we need to build our very own glue eater. We've got a supply. Berg used this warehouse until 2 years ago. When Berg gets artist's block, he comes back here to Nocturne City. That thing you have is a Pokedex, isn't it? Wow, cool! You collect Pokemon! Okay, I'll help you. Which Pokemon did you choose at the beginning of your journey? Oshawott. Do you have Oshawott? Yes. You have Oshawott, then I'll give you this! When you let your Pokemon hold it, it can raise the power of Water-type moves. Okay, that's actually sick. Mystic Water. Thank you. See, and this is why it's worth it to go into every random house and talk to every random person, because sometimes something good comes from it. I want to give Mystic Water to Asha. Berg is an artist and also the gym leader in Castelia City. We want to be like him. It's time for today's personality assessment and horoscopes. What's today's star sign? Dr. Astropoff, if you please. If you were born in March, your sign is Alamamola. You're very kind and caring, aren't you? Everyone around you is saved by your love. Try to be a strong and enduring person, and all will be well. Here's what's the lucky item for an Alamamola sign? Well, carry a Heartstone. Everyone around you will understand your kind, reliable aura. Thank you very much. See you next time. Anybody here born in March? Apparently you're just an extremely lovable person if you are. Even though it's just an old warehouse, it's become so popular. It makes me take a second look at what I think things are worth. Mystic Water from beside the drug den. Yeah, okay. Cafe Warehouse. Try our delicious Wednesday specials, but it's Saturday. What can I get on Saturday? Nothing? Welcome to Cafe Warehouse, a stylish cafe in a rural area. Do you have any Saturday specials? This cafe is a special on Wednesdays. I know, but what about Saturdays? Oh my god, okay. Apparently this place is just absolutely useless on Saturdays. Okay, got it. The Striaton City gym leaders are a great triplet combo. Grass-type Pokemon user Cylin chooses great tea leaves. The water-type Pokemon user Crest prepares the best water. And the fire-type Pokemon user Chili pours hot water at the right heat. No wonder their tea is the best. Do you know about the Battle Box? I heard it's a useful function you can use at the Pokemon Center. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter that the cafe is in a rural area that nobody knows. You sure? Are you a stakeholder in the business? Because I feel like that might be an issue, but... How do you like the sound of accordions? That's it? That's your full What is happening in this game?
Boom.
DNA, thank you so much for the resub, my friend. I appreciate it. 4-month resub. Thank you for using your Twitch Prime on me. I appreciate it. Enjoy your sub badge, your emotes, your ad-free viewing. Boom. Appreciate it, dude. Some of this dialogue has been unreal. There's just a guy out here playing an accordion, and that's all he had to say. That's it. Interesting. This is the Pokemon Gym. She's an archaeologist with backbone, apparently. Hopefully we'll be able to find some fighting-type Pokemon before we have to tackle that gym. That would certainly come in handy. I'm a poet. I write poems. Every day I stretch my imagination and devote myself to my creative activity. People dream when sleeping, but if a Pokemon dreams, I cannot even imagine how it is. Even the same kind of Pokemon can have different natures. Oh my god, there's so many instruments in this town. I play the guitar and have Pokemon battles every day. I keep doing that because I enjoy it. Don't ever change, man. Maybe you should go hang out with the accordion guy. I feel like you two would be the best of friends. Okay. So, gym leader here, obviously, but it looks like there's also a way out of town by following the train tracks and a way out of town by following the road. So, let's start by following the train tracks and see where this leads us. Oh, leads us to a dead end. Okay. Glad I picked this route first. Want to know what levels to expect at the gym? Yes, that would be helpful. If I had to guess, I would guess it's in the 16 to 18 range, but I would definitely like confirmation. For now, we end up in a forest. Alright. Time to get to training. Wait, you don't want to fight me? Yo, traveling trainer, are your Pokemon getting stronger? Here, this might come in handy. Rock Smash. Oh. It's 17's pre-leader up to 20 versus a leader. Okay, so we've got training to do. Rock Smash is a move that sometimes reduces your foe's defense stat. It's super effective against normal-type Pokemon, which gym leader Lenora likes. Good to hear. Let's see who can learn it. Hey, Rhea, you like Gen 5? Well, you arrived at a good time. We started a Nuzlocke run through Gen 5 last week. And we currently have our first gym badge, and we're hopefully going to get our second here this evening. Alright, looks like both Asha and Puppuccino can learn Rock Smash. I'm probably going to do that. Asha doesn't need Tail Whip. And Puppuccino doesn't need Leer. Alright, 2 Rock Smashes, that's good. I still have yet to actually play Black and White 1. I've only played 2, but that alone made it my favorite gen. Oh, really? You only played 2 without playing 1? Well, you should definitely play 1 then. If you go straight, it doesn't take long, but if you go the wrong way, it's a maze. Is Pinwheel Forest a path or a maze for you? Pinwheel Forest, did you remember to pack an antidote? I think. Let's double check that. I like how Flambe wasn't even in consideration. No, because I'm hoping we are going to catch a fighting-type Pokemon soon, and Flambe's the first to go, so I'm not even bothering using items on him. Okay, we have 6 antidotes, so we should be fine. Are you going deeper into Pinwheel Forest, or to the Challenge Rock? Either way, unless you are tough, you'll be just rooted to the spot. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't find a physical copy of Black and White 1 at the time. The store just didn't have one, and they never had one. They shut down. Oh, that was a sad ending to that story. I was looking through my copy of Black and White 1 earlier, and it still had a manual, which was fun. That's how you know you're old, when games in your collection still have manuals. Oh yeah, also a convo I didn't participate in earlier because Rhea cuddles. I had the cases for Black and White and X and Y in my closet. No cartridges though. Oh no, what happened? Did you lose the cartridges or did you just buy the cases and hope to get the loose games later? Tough trainer, I will make your Pokemon healthy. Oh sick, we've got a personal Nurse Joy on the side of the road here. Around Pinwheel Forest, many Pokemon use moves to inflict problems such as poison and paralysis. If anything happens, let me know. Deal. Alright, there's a bunch of trainers down here, which is fantastic, because we've got a lot of leveling up to do. Also, we've got an encounter on this route, which is good. And Tia says there's some good 10% encounters to be had in the forest, so hopefully the RNG gods are on our side. Hi, trainer! Please show me what kinds of Pokemon you're training. Okay, random kid, I don't know why you're in the forest playing on train tracks, but anyway, I'm not your mom. I'm not your mom, Juliet. Do whatever the hell you want. Okay, Cottony. I still have all the Pokemon games I ever owned. Really? That's awesome. I have everything from the DS era onwards. Unfortunately, I do not have anything from the... or not much. I have some, but I don't have all of my Game Boy, N64, and GameCube games. It's been something I've been working on over the past couple of years, now that I'm an adult with money, is rebuilding my childhood game collection. Unfortunately, I don't have lots from my youngest years of gaming, so yeah, I've been trying to rebuild my collection. Of course, the one game that I would really want the most is Pokemon Crystal, and that's probably the most expensive Pokemon game. So God knows that won't be in my collection anytime soon, but maybe someday. I still have my copy of Pokemon Red, so that's good. I repurchased Pokemon Stadium 1 and Pokemon Stadium 2. So I still need Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Puzzle League from N64. I would love to have Pokemon Crystal. I would love to have Pokemon Ruby or Sapphire. I would love to have Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD for the GameCube. So there's certainly some Pokemon games I would like to get, but God knows Pokemon games are the most expensive they've ever been right now. So again, I'm not sure if and when some of those games will ever enter my collection, but it's something to work towards. Thing about my game collection is that I only started really collecting and playing console games in 2019. I'm on the younger side in my early 20s, so I haven't really had the opportunity to lose anything, no moves or anything. That's good. That's good. What pisses me off about my childhood games collection is that at a more, I'll give the benefit of the doubt and say desperate point in my brother's life, he sold a lot of the discs and cartridges for our cooler, i.e. would sell for something games, but he left the cases. So I still have the cases and stare sadly at them because I'll forget which ones I no longer have the discs or cartridges for and get disappointed when I open them. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I've told you guys this before. Growing up, we didn't have a lot of money. My family wasn't really well off, so you know, I'm sure like most people here, I would kind of get one game for Christmas and one game for my birthday. And then when I wanted more games, the only option I had was to sell or trade the games that I already had for other ones. And that's why I don't have a lot of games from my really younger days. It wasn't until I was a teenager and, you know, got a job and my own income that I was able to sort of maintain my collection. But everything from like, you know, like I said, the Game Boy, N64, and GameCube eras, I don't have any of it anymore. I don't regret it because that was the way that I was able to play different games, and obviously I was doing what I could with the resources that I had, but obviously hindsight is 2020, and I really wish I would have kept some of the more special ones, like the Pokemon crystals, and that kind of stuff, but, you know. It is what it is. I'm now on my adult journey to try to rebuild my childhood game collection, which is kind of fun as well, so it's not all bad. But yes, I do still have everything from basically the DS era onwards. I never got rid of anything from there. So I still have Gen 5, Gen 6. I've got everything from Gen 4 onwards in terms of Pokemon games. What are adulthood hobbies but chasing the childhood you either lost or never had? Wow, that is perfectly put, TS, and you're so right. Especially, as I sort of touched on earlier, especially in these interesting times that we're living through. I think a lot of us, millennials and Gen Zers and whoever, have, you know, reverted to some of our childhood interests as a way to basically spark joy. Like, if the world outside is burning down, then I'm gonna love Pokemon, because at least that's something that can actually bring me joy and that I can hold on to. So, the shittier the world gets, the more I love Pokemon, is basically where we're at. So yes, we are chasing those childhood dreams. Every time I get, like, cool Pokemon cards or whatever, I always think, wow, childhood Tiff, Kid Tiff would have loved this. I am doing this for Kid Tiff. Also, this is a new Pokemon we haven't seen before. This is a Timpole. Just a tiny little tadpole. Oh my goodness, come on, Blompus. You can do it. Snap out of your confusion. I believe in you. Finally, alright. You're still confused, but you managed to get a move off, so we'll take it. Nice. Almost got the level up. I want to keep you in, Blompus. Can you shake off the confusion so we can get you a level up? One day, if I ever marry a sugar daddy, there won't be an official announcement, but there will be signs, and the signs will be me finally collecting Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards again. There we go. Alright, Blompus level 14. Beautiful! You did it even though you were confused. I love that for you. Another Timpole. We may as well keep Blompus out here. Blompus. Killing all the Timpoles. No, don't make me confused again. Damn it. Come on, Blompus. Fight through. Damn it! I just need you to finish this off, my guy. Come on. You're getting good experience points here. Luckily, Timpole doesn't know many moves, so even though I'm confused, we can just get through this. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright, another kid down. I'll tell you, because you're strong. Only one piece of the challenge rock will be chipped off each day. What is this challenge rock that everyone keeps talking about? I have no idea. Also, it's like the wetlands down here. We do have an encounter that we haven't used yet. So, I guess we'll head into the grass as well. Sounds good, Rhea. Enjoy the rest of your day. Got lots of trainers down here to fight, lots of items to find, and hopefully, good Pokemon to catch? We'll find out. First, though, there are special Pokemon I just caught. Oh, these are special Pokemon I just got. Alright, let's see him. Let's see him. What do you got for us, Zachary? Venipede. That's your special Pokemon? Now that's an ugly Pokemon. Noelle, you don't like this one, do you? I know you liked Woobat. You can't like Venipede. This thing is a no for me. You don't like this one? Okay, good. Okay, good. Yay! Blobbus grew to level 15. And Lillipup. Should we do Lillipup on Lillipup? Yes. However, there are a lot of people who egregiously enjoy Venipede, if you know what I mean. Ew! What? That is information I wish I didn't have in my brain. And this is why we learned Rock Smash. It's the pup battles. If I'm cursed, we're all cursed. Puppuccino comes out on top, of course, in the dogfighting ring. Level 15, I want to learn Takedown. Yeah, sure, we'll let you take that on. Get rid of Odor Sleuth. Bye-bye, Zachary. I just caught them and have not raised them yet. Well, then why did you challenge me to a battle, dude? Okay, I'll catch some different Pokemon in Pinwheel Forest and have more friends. Sounds like a great plan. Holy moly, this is a huge area. This place just goes on and on and on. So many trainers. I test the challenge rock with my fist every day. It's important to make steady progress, little by little. I don't know what this challenge rock is, but the people love it. Timber! Dang, Timber's level 16. Luckily, we've got Blombus. Oh, almost a one-hit KO. Good job, Blompy. I love you. Hell yeah! Bye-bye, Battle Girl Lee. I still have not tried hard enough. Psybeam go brrr. I test the challenge rock every day with my Pokemon. Why don't you check out the challenge rock with a fighting type Pokemon? Because I don't have one. What is this challenge rock y'all are so horny for? I trained and trained like a madman, and my Pokemon trained even more. Is it just this big rock? Do they have their Pokemon like punch it? Alright, Kentaro, what do you got? You got a Timber too, alright. Well, should be a good matchup for Blompus. Go, Blompus, go! This is the worst episode of Cobra Kai yet. Beauty, that should get Blompus to Sweet 16. Love it! I love my little blob. Get it, Blompus! Yeah, even though I lost, I'm energetic! These people are insane. Alright, I gotta investigate this rock. It's a challenge rock. So this is it. This is what people have been so desperate for. Also, why is this grass shaking? What does that mean? Okay, well here's our encounter. Oh, and it's an Audino! Someone mentioned before the shaking grass might have Audino in it. Alright, I guess Audino is our encounter here. Audino's not a bad Pokemon. The only issue, of course, is that Audino's a psychic type, and, obviously Blompus is a psychic type, so there's a bit of overlap there, but I will take Audino over Flambe any day. Oh, Audino's a normal type, really? I thought Audino was a psychic type. Today I learned. Well, she's really cute, so she's 100% coming in the party. Flambe can GTFO. We don't need another normal type in our party, but there's no way she can be as bad as Flambe, so there you have it. This is our 8th member of our Pokemon squad. This is Audino, the hearing Pokemon. She's so cute. She's 3 feet tall and 68 pounds. Its auditory sense is astounding. It has a radar-like ability to understand its surroundings through slight sounds. There you have it, Audino, the hearing Pokemon. Welcome to the team. And you guys know the drill now, right? What are we going to name Audino? Give me your best suggestions in the chat. I'll put them into a poll, we'll vote, and we will name our newest Pokemon creature. That's true. Audino's a normal type with no evolution, so she's a bit of a basic bitch. Audino is one of those Pokemon that's like, that's a cute design. I really like Audino, but like, she's realistically useless. Yeah, a normal type with no evolutions. Like, what are we supposed to do with this? I don't know. She's cute though. Look at that little face. She cute. What do you think, Muffin? What would you name Audino? Oh, Muffin's like turned around. She's more in a ball now. Okay. What should we name our Audino? Yeah, not many suggestions this time around. That's okay. We'll work with what we got. I'm surprised Noella didn't bust the door off its hinges with a suggestion. That's true, actually. If I know Ella, yeah, I would have expected something to come out of the woodwork. Honestly? Noella, do I want to know what you're doing right now? Wow. There you have it. There's Noella's suggestion. Alright. Oh! I tried to make the poll and it says the content does not meet the guidelines. I think it might be TS's suggestion. I will change it slightly. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now it's good. What should we name our Audino? Harmless, Basic B, Tina, Arduino, or Screamer? Vote now or forever hold your peace. What are we gonna name this little pink blob? Could have went with Basic Bench. That's true. It's never too late to go with that. Twitch didn't like Basic Bitch, but it's fine with Basic B. What will Alana pick? That's a real question. We got a tie right now, folks, so you're gonna have to break the tie or Alana's gonna have to do it. It's between Basic B or Tina. You still got time. Get your votes in. There you go. It's a tie. God forbid we get more Alana on stream. Let me text her. We're actually going into an ad break now anyway, so I'll probably take a quick break. I'm just gonna text her a tie break, smiley face. Not gonna lie, I had no major pull towards any name and just wanted to see Alana. I can't wait to tell her that you guys are basically making up ties now because you guys want to see her. She's not seen my texts. Let me go find her. Thank you, TS. Apparently people are now trying to make ties just so they get more Atlanta content. So there you go. This is Audino. Her names are Basic B or Tina. Tina? I thought Tiff was about to yell, "Oi, wife!" Yes, everyone said, God forbid we get more Atlanta on stream. So, all right.
Drying my hair, guys.
There you have it. Yeah, I interrupted her in the middle of drying her hair, so... She took her job seriously, and we're going with Tina. Alrighty, looks like ads are about to run, so we'll get Tina named, and then we'll take a quick break, get those pesky ads out of the way, give everyone an opportunity to use the washroom, get some water, do whatever you gotta do, stretch, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes with more Pokemon. Be right back! Alrighty, thanks for waiting, everybody. Hopefully you hydrated and gave your Pokemon a treat. My Pokemon is kind of awake back here. I don't have any treats for you, but I had little pets. Yeah, you look so cozy. You're having such a comfy day back there in your chair. I love that. Alright, so Tina has joined the party. I mean, Tina is probably going to be a replacement for Flambe. I don't know that Tina's going to be an instrumental part of our squad or anything like that. I don't know if she's going to be a bit of a mainstay, if you will. I was really hoping we would get a fighting-type Pokemon. That's what we need here. Unfortunately, we were not successful with that, but we still do have more encounters in the forest itself, so... all hope is not yet lost. Let's continue exploring this outdoor area, and then we'll head into the forest. So... before we do that, who do we want to put in first position? Probably Derp? Alrighty. Speaking of treats, how was your pizza, TS? Was it yummy? Oh, here's the fighting type. Here's the fighting type. I shouldn't have went into the shaking grass. That was my own fault. I saw it, it caught my eye, I was interested, I went in, and it was an Audino. This is the Pokemon that we wanted. The Timber would have actually been very useful. Unfortunately, it is not the one we got, so... you live and you learn. The good thing about normal type Pokemon is that they're not particularly strong against any types, you know? It's not like we're going into the gym with a type disadvantage by any means. We might not have the type advantage, but we don't have the type disadvantage. I thought Bide was 2 turns. Oh, okay. And there you have it. That's how quick the tides can change in a Nuzlocke. Derp went down because I misread the situation. He used... I thought he used Bide, so I had 2 turns. I guess not? Fuck! It's not a Nuzlocke without some deaths, right? There you have it. I guess Tina's joining the party after all, folks, because Derp is dead. Derp didn't even last 1 stream, which is the worst part about it all. We only caught Derp earlier today. Derp is gone. Bye-bye, Derp. We're gonna have to have our first Poke funeral. Oh, no, you're right, Noella. I think this is actually the time for Meatball to join the party. Meatball is a flying type. We just lost our flying type. Noella's Pokemon is gonna make it into the squad, I think. Derp, they're dead. Oh my goodness. Alright, well it took about 5 hours of gameplay. Derp is dead, but if there's any positive to this situation, Noella is happy, and I actually kind of forgot we had Meatball waiting in the wings. We do have a replacement ready to go. Alright, I guess it's time for us to go back to the Pokemon Center and have a funeral. Derp Bird is dead. We talked all that shit only to forget about my cutie. Oh my god. I feel like that just came out of nowhere. I was not expecting him to pull that move off. Dang. Death by wild Pokemon too. Oof. I feel like that hurts a little bit extra. Alright, let's get back to town. We'll finish exploring this area later. I actually think we might have fully explored it. The good thing is that even though we didn't get a fighting Pokemon here, we did get Rock Smash. Asha and Puppuccino both know Rock Smash, so that'll come in handy in the gym. TS has updated the command. The Pokemon White Nuzlocke run is ongoing. We bid farewell to Derp Burb on their voyage to the great beyond. No, that's good. That's good. I like the words. It adds a little something extra. I wish I could just jump this fence. We'd be right back to town, but alas. Now this lovely lady will make my Pokemon healthy, so we will do that, because God forbid, I do not want to risk anything else, but we do still have to go participate in the funeral. Welcome back to Nacreon City, the site of our first Poke funeral. Derp Bird, who we caught earlier today, has unfortunately met its tragic end at the hand of a timber. I hate to do this, but unfortunately we must. Everyone say your final goodbyes to Derp Burb, the level 14 P-Dove, who was a quirky little dude, and we'll never forget you. Farewell. Time to cross the Rainbow Bridge. Bye-bye, Derp Burb. On the bright side, as Noella helpfully pointed out, we do actually have someone waiting in the wings, ready and willing to go. I never thought Meatball was gonna see the light of day, and alas, here we are. Meatball, the psychic flying Woobat, is now going to be joining our party. So, we did not lose our flying Pokemon, we just, switched things up. Yeah, that's a spicy Meatball. It sure is. Let's take a closer look at Meatball, shall we? Meatball is of the brave nature. It likes to run, which is ironic, because my guy doesn't have legs. Meatball's ability is Unaware, which ignores any stat changes in the Pokemon, which is both a blessing and a curse, because it means he cannot be debuffed, but he also cannot be buffed. So you win some, you lose some. His best stat is Attack, his worst stat is Speed. That kind of sucks. I feel like he's made to be probably a speed and special attacker, so nature's not the best. In terms of moves, we have Confusion, Odor Sleuth, Gust, and Assurance. So actually a decent moveset. Alrighty. Oh god, that's Meatball? Meatball's path to MVP starts now. It's like Tom Brady coming off the sidelines, stepping in for an injured Drew Bledsoe. Little did we know we were witnessing history, but folks, that might be what we're witnessing right now. We're witnessing something, that's about all I can say. That's one hairy, flappy Meatball. Oh, I hate it. Alright, well, Meatball clearly needs some serious training. So let's head back down into this area and make sure I didn't miss anything. More bad news, this gen loves dark types. Great. You heard it here, folks. Tiff says Tom Brady is a Woobat. Alright, wow, look at this. It's Meatball versus P-Dove. Head to head, who's better? Don't answer that question. Thanks for the clip, Roddy. Yeah, so I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss anything down here. Obviously, we've done our encounter. It was Audino. But there is another area to this forest. I'm not sure if it's considered a separate area such that we'll get another encounter, or if it's just a continuation of this area, but regardless, it should have some stuff that we'll have to explore, so. NYC pigeons eat meatballs for breakfast. That's all I'm saying. Damn, you right, though. You are absolutely right. Okay, I don't think we actually did miss anything down here. I think we fought all the trainers. I think we got all the items. Alright. On the bright side, Meatball is going to be super, super effective against Timber. Meatball is a flying and psychic type. We can get our revenge for Derp. No, that's what he used. He used Focus Energy. Okay, so previously the Pokemon we had been encountering were using Bide, which was a 2-turn build-up and Unleash. It looks like Focus Energy is a 1-turn build-up and Unleash, which means we've got to be prepared for it. So I'm going to send in my thickest Pokemon, which is Blampus, to take the hit. Meatball mind games. Hey Hung, welcome home. I hope your day was good. Unfortunately, you did miss our first death of the run. Derp, the P-Dub has died. We said our farewells. We had our funeral. And now Meatball has been called up off the bench to take Derp's spot. Focus Energy is apparently just a crit boost move. Maybe it wasn't Focus Energy he used then. It was very unexpected. It wasn't even me flying too close to the sun. My Pokemon was in the green, and then Timber used some move that I was completely unexpecting and clearly didn't understand, and he just absolutely wrecked Derp. It must have been Bide, and I just miscounted the turns. I really thought I had one extra turn, and I guess I was wrong, but anyway. It's fine. It's fine. Meatball's here. Meatball is queer, and Meatball is ready to hold it down. Focus Energy with a high crit rate attack will probably kill you every time. Maybe maybe that's what it was, a combination of Focus Energy and Bite. I don't even know. It happened so fast. It was so unexpected. But anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Meatball's here. Meatball's holding it down. Alright. So we're done with all the trainers. So let's go explore the other part of this forest. Oh, Meatball is an LGBTQ plus icon. Look at him! He is holding it down for the girlies and the gays. We love Meatball. Please don't play the clip of me 1 hour ago saying how gross Meatball was and how I hated him. Noella has changed my worldview, okay? Noella loves Meatball, and so I do too. Plus, I'm forced to love Meatball now because I have no other option. Okay? I'm all in on Meatball. And I don't want to be reminded of my previous comments. Oh, how the tables turn! Honestly, Meatball is very, very helpful against these fighting types, so... Meatball can feast out here against these Timbers. Tiff wasn't willing to be Woobat's only fan, but she'll be the second. That's true. When I thought there were 0 members of the Woobat fan club, I wasn't interested. But as long as I know there's at least one other member, fine, I'll sign up. I love Meatball. Tiff, April 2026. Also, I guess we can't go any further. We are in the right. If their Pokemon are liberated, trainers will no longer be trainers. We will steal Pokemon. You'll never play together again. In order to eliminate the old-fashioned way of looking things... Oh, wait. Do I have to talk to them top to bottom? In order to eliminate the old-fashioned way of looking... Hang on. In order to eliminate the old-fashioned ways of looking at things, we will steal Pokemon. You'll never play together again. If their Pokemon are liberated, trainers will no longer be trainers. We are in the right. Everyone else is wrong. If you don't think the same way we think, we'll use all our power to eliminate you. I feel like Pokemon is supposed to just be like fun and games and our escape from the real world, but why do I feel like Team Plasma is flying a little too close to the sun, to the reality that is our current political climate right now? Huh. I guess this gen is set in America, after all. The Woobat clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Anyway, alright, back to the Pokemon Center. So what that means is we have no more encounters before the gym, and there's nowhere else for us to train before the gym. So I think this is one of those times where we're gonna have to do a speed up training montage. The Pokemon in the gym are going to range from level 17 to level 20, so we are clearly a little bit under leveled right now. Meaning, yeah, I think we're gonna need a bit of a training montage. I want to get everybody, well, except Flambe. Flambe sucks. Honestly, Flambe could just go down here and we'll just forget he exists. I want to get, like, everybody up to the level 15, level 16 area. So yeah, I think it is montage time. I'm gonna do what TS suggested, and I'm going to mute the in-game audio. Give me 1 second to figure out how to do that. Audio settings. None. Okay, and then we'll put on some Pokemon lo-fi in the background, just so then you guys don't have to listen to the ultra sped up audio. And we will chill and grind a bit. All right. Tiff, could you just do the game noises for us? Oh, that's true. I could just rest something on the spacebar. That would work. Got my work phone here. This'll work. Is it working? Why is it? Okay, why is spacebar just not speeding things up now? Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. Great idea, guys. All right, I got my work phone laying on the spacebar, and we're just gonna grind. Music's a touch loud. Okay, I can turn that down. Team Plasma Leader. We have the best plans. They're called the Amazing So Great Plan. Everyone is saying it, and those who don't should be fired and have their licenses revoked. Better? Okay, good. Hey, Muffin, we'll give you treats if you lay your paw on the spacebar. Are you still playing Crimson Desert? Oh yeah, I am loving Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert is one of those games that the more I play, the more I actually like it. I played a bunch last night. I'm over 50 hours in now. Still working my way through, having lots of fun. Yeah, really enjoying it. I definitely recommend Crimson Desert to open world RPG sandbox fans, which I think is a lot of people in this chat. It got a lot of mixed reviews, it got a lot of negativity when it launched, but I disagree with most of the reviews, I really do. And one thing that's been a real positive is that the game is constantly being updated. The game's been out for 3 weeks, and I think it's gotten 5 patches already, and each one of them is like adding content and making changes based on players' feedback, which is always really nice. Is space still pressed? It is, but why is it not... Oh, I see. It's because I was technically tabbed out of the game. There it is. Thank you. I heard the gameplay is amazing. Just ignore the story and controls. Yeah, the story sucks. I mean, yeah, the story is nothing to write home about. The controls, at first, the controls really turned me off. I hated the controls, but they're kind of like riding a bicycle. Once you sort of get the hang of it, they become really second nature. I don't think about the controls at all anymore. In some places, they're definitely still clunky. I mean, it's not the best control scheme ever, but it really is one of those things that becomes more intuitive the more time you spend with it. But yeah, my biggest negative about the game is just the story. But I mean, it's fine. Not every game has to have an amazing story, especially when the game has a huge open world with so much content, so much stuff to do, cool things to collect, secrets to find, puzzles to solve. It's kind of like, I'm okay that the main story is at the highlight. So as long as you don't go into it, you know, expecting that it's going to be The Witcher 3 in terms of story, you'll have a good time. Yeah, they're not the worst controls out there. They're definitely not the best. The issue is that the game is so complex, and that's why I love it. Like, it's one of those games where if you think you can do it, you can do it. It's insane how much you can do, from fishing to cutting down trees, to mining, to petting cats, to upgrading your camp, to combat, to solving puzzles, to flying, to climbing. Like, it's one of those games where you can do everything. They have packed this game to the friggin' brim with content, which is amazing, but it means that, yeah, the controls can be a bit clunky because you need controls for so many different things. It's almost like there's not enough buttons on your controller for all the things they want you to be able to do. Alright, what is this move? Meatball wants to learn Hurt Stamp. The user unleashes a vicious blow after its cute act makes the target less wary. It may also make the target flinch. It's a psychic type move. That actually sounds sick. Yeah, we will absolutely get that. Tiff still hasn't gotten past petting cats. I have spent a lot of time in-game petting cats. A lot. Like an obscene amount. Lame main story and weird controls. I'm 1,700 hours into Elite Dangerous, so those things are not an issue. Well, if that's the case, Bronny, if you get the opportunity, you should check out Crimson Desert. Don't forget, the darker / taller grass has a chance for double battles, and the weaker Pokemon gets more of the shared XP between the two. So what you're saying, Beast, is I should maybe go in the tall grass, hey? Or in the dark grass. Let's get... The game's almost a little too fast. I'm struggling with the menus. Hang on. We'll get Stinky. Fuck! Okay, Stinky there. Tiff, did you create a cat army? I am literally working on it. I'm literally working on it. Ask Alana how much time I spend trying to make cats my friends. She can comment on it. Okay. So double battles and increased speed were not the play because clearly there was too much happening. Meatball got targeted by 2 of their attacks. Okay. Well, this plan stops immediately. Yeah, everyone can just blame Beast for that one. 100%. 100% blame Beast. Beast, I'm not talking to you for 5 whole minutes. Oh, wow, we lost both our flying types in one go. Yeah, no, I can't do it. The high levels of speed make it hard to, like, concentrate on what was going on. Plus, then we had a level 16 and a level 14 both beating up on Meatball at the one time. I learned my lesson. No more double battles. No more listening to Beast. Got it. Got it. Okay, guess we have another funeral to attend, and this really sucks because now we do not have any flying type Pokemon. Beast, what the fuck, dude? Beast! Beast told me to come into this tall grass and fight double battles. And these tadpoles have absolutely wrecked me. Can I run? No, can't get away, so now he just gets a free shot. Oh my god. Get me out of here. I never want to see a tadpole ever again. I never want to fight a double battle ever again. Is this 3 Pokemon in 1 hour? It sure is. It sure as shit is. Beast just secretly wanted a wipe, apparently. Oh my god. I didn't think you'd pair 2 weak Pokemon together. All my Pokemon are weak. That's the point. Oh my god. Meatball and Stinky are both dead. I'm never going back in that tall grass ever, ever, ever again. Okay, what do we do now? We go have a double funeral. Meatball is dead. Stinky is dead. Derp is dead. Okay. Meatball, I barely knew you. I only got the chance to love you for about 5 minutes. For a long time, the Woobat fan club was a party of one, but for a short time, it was a party of two, and I'm happy and I'm proud to have been a part of the Woobat fan club. Meatball, we will never forget you. Goodbye, Meatball. Stinky, I don't have a lot of positive things to say about you. From the very beginning, we said that you sucked, but you were also one of the first Pokemon we ever caught. You were holding it down. Did you look weird? Yes. Were you very good? No. Were you still a meat shield for this team? Yes. So we will miss you. Farewell, Stinky. Thank you for your contributions. Bye-bye, Stinky. Well, Tina. Girl. I know Tina's technically a male Pokemon, but Tina's a girl. Tina. Welcome to the team. Alrighty. Roll call. We now have a team of 5. Blompus, level 16. Asha, level 15. Puppuccino, level 15. Tina is his stage name. He does drag on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yes, yes, this is canon. Flambe, level 12. Tina, level 12. Okay. Blompus and Asha are both very close to leveling up, so that's fantastic. Tina and Flambe are both terrible. Congratulations, Tina, you're promoted. Promoted to cannon fodder. And this is the beauty of the Nuzlocke, everybody. It is a goddamn roller coaster. 1 minute you're rolling, you're laughing, you're chuckling, you're having fun. You're loving on Meatball. Next second, double funeral. Okay. Alright. Can Tina learn Rock Smash? I know Flambe can, and before I was just ignoring Flambe because I was working under the assumption that Flambe was going to get replaced. However, at this point, we literally can't afford to replace Flambe, which means Flambe needs to learn Rock Smash. Tina cannot learn Rock Smash. What other TMs do I have? Thief. Sure. Can anyone learn Thief? Flambe can. I don't think that's very helpful. Cut. Tina, can you learn Cut, girl? No. Tina can't learn anything. Tina is absolutely useless, but she is fabulous. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back and train one Pokemon at a time. No more increased speed. We've lost increased speed privileges. It's gonna be slow and steady until we get the crew up a little bit more. And, yeah, we just hope no one else dies, I guess. Okay. Back to Pinwheel Forest. This place has taken literally 3 Pokemon from us. Pinwheel Forest will forever be cursed in my Pokemon canon. Alright. Like, do I even want Flambe to fight anything? I don't think so. Flambe sucks too much. In about 7 hours, you're gonna try to turn up the speed again, and I'll have to slap your hand with a ruler. Oh my god, okay. Alright, who needs a flying type Pokemon anyway? Not me. Absolutely not me. Asha, level 16. Alright. Move Puppuccino in. We'll soon have the main three. The big three, Puppuccino, Asha, and Plompus, will soon all be level 16, which is good. As we know, the trainers in the gym are level 17, with the leader itself being level 20. So once we get the crew up to 16, maybe 17, we can head into the gym and do some trainer battles. But yes, you might say that right now I'm grounded. That's for damn sure. I'm always of the opinion to grind until your Pokemon are close to the max level they can be with the amount of badges you have. Yeah, and I mean, like, I totally see the validity in that strategy, but for me, there's two reasons why I don't do that. One is because I do try to preserve as much of the challenge of the Nuzlocke as I can. And I think some of that comes from your Pokemon just being a little bit under-leveled, from being constantly on your toes. I like to keep people on their toes, and so, you know, I try not to over-level or go above the suggested levels for the gym. But I think the most important part of all of it is just, I'm streaming, I'm trying to provide a little bit of entertainment to you guys as well, and I just feel like it's not that entertaining to watch me grind for hours at a time. So obviously Nuzlockes do involve some element of grinding, but I try to limit it such that A, it doesn't get boring for the viewer, and B, it still preserves some of that challenge. And it also depends on the gen. Don't the later gens scale your max level really high really fast? That's true, actually. I don't think Gen 5 scales it so obnoxiously. Like, I'm pretty sure right now our max level is 20, which is actually completely normal. So that's a good point, actually. That's very valid. Because in later games, it's like, yeah, you can have Pokemon up to level 40 after 2 badges, and that's what takes the challenge out of it. But I suppose in the earlier gens, perhaps using the level cap might actually be helpful as sort of a measuring stick. Ronnie says it's entertaining to watch party wipes. If it makes you feel better, I have 2 pieces of good news. One, there's a desert not too far from where you are where you can catch another psychic/flying type. And 2, if you're lucky, you can catch another Pokemon that's not a flying type but can still learn to fly. Okay, that's good news. That's good news. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not losing heart yet. Like I said, if this was my first Nuzlocke, I don't know if you guys remember the first couple of Nuzlockes that I did. Every single loss was absolutely devastating. Now it's like I'm cold and hard and bitter, and it's like, what's another Pokemon in the graveyard? God knows there's enough of them in there. So I'm not losing hope yet. Luckily, our main fighters are still alive and well and with us, so yeah, exactly. I still have a party of 5. There's no reason to panic. We've been in tighter spots than this before, that's for sure. Wait, are we still believing Beast after those losses? That's a good point, actually. That's a good point. If we catch another Woobat, we're definitely naming them Meatball 2.0. Absolutely. Double Meatball. Who did we lose? We unfortunately lost Derp Burb, Meatball, and Stinky. May they rest in peace. I feel like maybe if we're just doing single battles, I could do increased speed, but I don't know. I'm wary of it now after what happened. Okay, there's Bide, so that was 1 turn. doesn't matter, he's dead. I feel like we just need to go at regular speed, at least for now. Otherwise, Meerkat's apparently gonna slap my hands with a ruler, so I don't want that to happen. Let's just stay where we're at. I can only speak for myself, but I'm fine with normal speed. Okay. Pulls out ruler. I mean, we're not trying to rush through here. And like I said, I'm not going to grind every single Pokemon in our party to level 20. Additionally, I don't think we need to, especially not out in the grass, because we can go into the gym and fight some trainers, and they give better experience than wild Pokemon anyway, so we just need a couple levels out here, then we'll head into the gym. I do have a squirt bottle ready, just in case I decide to use increased speed and or do double battles. There we go. Blomp is grew to level 17 and wants to learn Moonlight. What is Moonlight? The user restores his own HP. Oh yeah, I want that. Bye-bye Defense Curl. We love self-healing moves in a Nuzlocke. That could come in handy. And Flambe grew to level 13 and wants to learn Fury Swipes. Alright, sure. Is that better than anything else you have? Actually, Fury Swipes kind of sucks. Why does every single move that Flambe has suck? Fine, we'll keep old moves. We're giving up on Fury Swipes. Flambe just sucks. Wow, Fury Swipes, a level 7 ass move. Again, I hate to say that Hung is right. No, I shouldn't say that. I have nothing against saying Hung is right. But at first, he was like, oh, these monkeys suck. And I was like, no, it's great. We've got a type advantage. But you were absolutely right, my guy. You were absolutely right. Flambe had one specific time where Flambe was helpful. And that was, of course, in the very first gym battle. And after that, Flambe has just been the worst. If I remember right, it was against another elemental monkey. Yeah, it was basically just for tanking. Basically just the type advantage tank was good, and then we slowly but surely chipped the Pokemon's HP down. He only won because he had the type advantage, exactly. No, you were absolutely 100% correct. These monkeys suck. I do like how we have a healer right here. I'm just gonna stay literally in this patch of grass right next to our Nurse Joy knockoff. Two shitters with 0 DPS clash. The one with the type advantage wins. More news at 9. Ooh, nice crit, pup. Tina and Puppuccino. Ugh, I'll never look at Tim Poles the same after what they did. Fighting two of those little guys was the absolute worst. Doggy chomps away at Pigeon. I thought we were in Brooklyn, not Central Park. Oh, Muffin is so cozy. She's having the coziest Saturday. Look at her back there. There's one positive to today, it's that Muffin is cozy and happy. Nice. Puppy with the crit gets you to level 16. Love to see it. Tina gets 82 experience points. Our first evolution! Oh my god, I didn't know Puppuccino evolved at level 16! Yay, we needed this! We needed this for the team morale. Let's go, Puppuccino, giving us something to cheer for. Huh! Alright, here we go. A boost for a dark day. Indeed. Indeed. Yay! Puppuccino's a big puppy now! Look who's the big puppy. Who's a good boy? Yeah. Ah, that's the news we needed today. Finally, something to smile at. Puppuccino is all grown up. Their new ability is Intimidate, which lowers the foe's attack stat. That's always a good one. I like Intimidate. I was having a cozy Saturday until Beast let a sperm with earmuffs murder my little baby bat. Oh my god. You guys are unhinged, and I love it. Alright, beautiful. Positive, folks, positive. Alright, so Puppuccino's level 16, Asha's level 16, Blomus is 17, Flambe's 13. We gotta get Tina to at least 13. The only reason everyone is blaming me is because y'all genuinely don't understand how bad Tiff's luck was for that to happen. No. We know how bad Tiff's luck is. You should know too. So you should never have suggested that knowing how bad her luck is. Yeah, Beast, you should have known better. God. Didn't that Florida education teach you anything? Poor Beast. I feel bad. Honestly, I don't want to fight one more of these stupid tadpoles. Like, why are they the worst? I hate these things. You know how much of an impressionable young teen Tiff is. Yep, that's the move that ruined our day, was round. The two of them using it, and one of them being level 16. Absolutely ruined our day. Could be worse. Sniffany would have already joined Team Plasma. I'm gonna use my Floridian education to count how close I am to jelly beans in a second. Oh, man. Tina, get back here, girl. I can't believe we have a Pokemon named Tina on our team. Like, what? What do you mean, Tina, return? Tina, girl, fix your wig. Go see Nurse Joy, Tina. We got this, okay? Step to the side. There we go. I need Tina to level up. There we go. Ask and you shall receive. Tina grew to level 13. I do like Blompus. It's a good name. Agreed. I also really like Blompus. Get off the stage, Tina. You're drunk. Okay. I think we grind until we get Tina and Flambe to level 14 each, and then we go to the gym. What do you guys think about that? Does that sound like a solid plan? By doing so, Puppuccino, Asha, and Blompus will probably get a level as well. I think basically we'll try to get everybody one more level. Oh! I think this is the first time we've seen this guy today. Holy crap, his encounter odds must be extremely low. How is this the first time we've come across him? Now imagine if we caught him. The lowest level Mon that you'll encounter in the gym will be 15, so I say we match that. That's fair. Maybe that's what we do. The issue is a lot of these wild Pokemon are tough, dude. Like, Throw is about to hit me with a Bide. Maybe we should run. Yeah, I didn't like that. He was about to hit me with a fully charged Bide. I didn't like the look of that. He was at 10%? Wow. My luck really is bad if we only just ran into him for the first time. She's having the best nap, Mom. You could have just used Yawn and Moonlight. I can't risk anything, Beast, after everything that's happened today. We've lost 3 noble soldiers today. Yeah. 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 Mom, they're picking on me! Alright, Tina. Keep going, girl. Do you think Tina can fight something by herself? Probably not. She doesn't have a type or level advantage, so we probably shouldn't risk it. I feel like we'd be fine here in terms of training if we weren't running into these stupid tin poles all the time. These guys are brutal. Tina is literally created to die? Yeah, but I don't want her to die out in the field in some random situation. If Tina's gonna die, she's gotta be a martyr, okay? She's gotta fight for the cause. We need her as a meat shield in a gym battle. Not against his random temple. Like, these guys are so annoying. I feel like every time I see a temple, I should just run. I feel like these guys are not worth the hassle. They're constantly confusing me. They're using ground. Bubble Beam does a decent bit of damage. Like, nothing about this is good. Tina used... Oh god, why me? Because, like, if I've got to use 3 Pokemon for 1 encounter, that is diluting the experience points so much. Alright, I'm gonna see if Tina can take on this P-Dove. She's got the level advantage. Oh god, she has, like, no moves. She knows... Tina knows Growl, Helping Hand, Refresh, and Double Slap. So I guess we're gonna slap this pigeon to death? Luckily, Double Slap turned into Quintuple Slap. As much as you hate it, catching Tympole would actually be great for this run. Immunity to Electric, only 1 weakness, and the Poison Touch ability when it's fully evolved. I mean, we might get the opportunity to catch it at some point, and then maybe he'll grow on me, much like Meatball did. Damn, Tina! Honestly, the fact that Tina's only move is Double Slap, honestly, it feels right. There's something about that feels on brand. Tina just slapping bitches, yeah. It is kind of iconic, yeah. Timpole is 40% of my encounters here. God. This is another level 12, so I'm gonna get Tina to slap it. Get revenge for your fallen brethren, Tina! Slap that Timpole! I do like Tina's little tail. It's real cute. It looks like a dollop of whipped cream. Tina, you got the cutest butt. Tina about to catch a DV charge. Oh my god. After that quintuple slap, she hasn't had much luck, but... Keep going, Tina. Don't give up, honey. Oh, we got past the confusion, but then missed? Dude. That sucked. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Ah! One more would have did it. Oh, they know Supersonic, all right. They don't let me forget it. They're using it all day long. They're basically sound-based tadpoles. That's why they got the earmuffs, I guess. Good job, Tina. That was a battle of endurance right there. Level 14, well deserved. Round Supersonic, I think they learned Sing and maybe one other sound-based move before evolving. No, this is their assholes is what they are. Should I try to tank the bide? If he's confused, he might just hit himself. Should we not? This is the same situation we were in last time, but this time with a twist, he's got confusion. I feel like maybe we should just run. Because he's gonna unleash that bide next turn. Yawn? But Yawn will take a turn to effect. And I think his bide's gonna unleash next turn. Yeah, it's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk. Oh! Couldn't get away, so maybe I should have yawned him. Thankfully, the confusion saved me. Oh, the confusion saved me. Woo! Hey Dur, we're doing a Nuzlocke run here, which means that I can't catch any Pokemon in this area because we've already caught a Pokemon in this area, which is Tina here. She was our tribute. Okay, I'm gonna yawn in advance this time, because this will interrupt him if we get it off in time. He will go to sleep before he gets his bite off. Now we can actually kill him. I feel like every time Throw puts us in a sticky situation and I don't like it. At this point, you should just run away from every throw you see. Yeah. He's got a good moveset. I managed to get this one, but he's tough. We actually got a ton of experience from him, though. Wow. I think he gave the most experience of any Pokemon we fought so far. Dang. At least he was worth the trouble. That makes me feel a little better. What I wanted to come down and see was there any more shaking grass that indicated an Audino? Because speaking of experience points, I'm pretty sure Audino give a lot of experience points. So if we could fight a few of those, it could be helpful. He gave 4 times the experience if I saw correctly. Wow. I mean, good to hear that our hard work is rewarded, because he's not easy to take down, but that's crazy. Alright, let's see if Tina can 1v1 this pigeon. That's true. We could switch up the order. Normally I put my weakest Pokemon in the first slot and switch them out, but what if we had Blampus in the first position to yawn and then switch out? That could work as well. Beast says, actually don't risk that, you have shitty luck. Holy crap. I like having Tina, you know, take center stage and actually do something for herself, because it builds character and she gets the most experience from it. But by God, does this take forever to slap a pigeon. Jeez Louise, Tina. Alright. We'll almost get you to 15. Alright, Tina, get to slapping. Tina is 1 karate chop away from being turned into a past tense. That's why I take her out whenever we see a fighting type. The next useful move that Tina learns is at level 20. Oh, good. Good. This is actually Tina's last karate chop, or sorry, double slap. Oh, and of course, she couldn't finish it off. Are you serious? Oh, girl, come on. It's got 1 HP left. Ugh, alright. Great job, Tina. Can't we Tina Turner loose? That's good. Okay. Welcome back, everybody, from ads. We're still grinding here. I want to get everybody to at least level 15, and then we'll head to the gym. Turkey will be banned one day for a pun so foul, I promise you. I would undo that ban in a heartbeat. I love Turkey's puns. Nice, 1-hit KO. Good job, Asha. Good job, Tina. Tina grew to level 15. Tina wants to learn Attract. I guess we'll let her. Or him. I keep misgendering Tina. I'm sorry. Alright, now we just gotta get Flambe. Alright, Flambe, you're up. And we're not gonna let you fight anything. Absolutely nothing. Now that I know Throw gives so much experience, I want to at least try to beat him. But if things ever look dicey, we'll just run. But I think what we have to do is we've got to send Blompus in and then immediately use Yawn. Which will sort of nullify any bullshit that he wants to do. Well, if he wants to use 2 Leers in a row, that's cool too. Three Leers in a row, okay. Sure. Cool. Take a little nap now, dude. You must be exhausted from all that leering. Bide, but unfortunately you're gonna run out of time. Throw's leering makes Blompus yawn, eh? Checks out. Yeah, dang, Throw gives so much experience, that's crazy. Alrighty. Tadpole. Fire Monkey. Not a good match. Get you out of there. Send in Papachito. That's my tummy, E9. Was she cleaning her butt? What I looked at was her tummy. Hey, we should train in the tall grass. Maybe we could fight 2 throws. Oh, man. The tadpoles give, like, no experience compared to Throw. All I can say is, thank God we still have Blompus. I shouldn't say that. God knows it's a jinx. Never mind. Forget anything I said. I never want to say anything ever again. Fuck Blompus. Blompus is the worst. Maybe that will protect him. Alright, we actually got Blompus level 18, which is nice. The other bad thing about Flambe, I can't believe the list continues to grow, this Pokemon sucks, is that frig, is it just me, or does it take forever for this dude to level up? Like, how did he not get a level up? But Blompus did, and Blompus is so much higher level. At this point, is it even worth leveling up Flambe? We're not going to use Flambe in battle. Flambe will be a meat shield and nothing else. So what's the difference between a level 13 and a level 14 meat shield, you know? I mean, if we want to throw the run, we could go into the double grass. There's one key difference between Blompus and Flambe. Blompus is useful. Exactly. Okay, 2. Blompus is also liked. Like, holy moly, Flambe is not leveling up. This is bonkers. We love a flinch. Bye-bye. Finally! Flambe grew to level 14. Alright, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. Like I said, Flambe's use will only be as a meat shield, so I'm fine with that. Alrighty, where are we at? We've got two options here. Do we call it a day here, and then when we pick up stream on Monday, we go and challenge the gym, rather? Or should we challenge the gym today as sort of the last part of our stream? What do you guys think? What time is it? I mean, it's only 2:30. I say we at least go into the gym and scope it out, maybe fight some of the trainers. And then we can take it from there. Before we do anything, we should save our game. It's been a minute since we did that. I mean, it'll tell us if the run dies here. That's true. We may as well get that over with, right? So I can figure out what we're going to stream on Monday if we're not playing this. Alright. Flambe, you can GTFO. Honestly, I don't even think I'm gonna take Tina out either. I think I'm just gonna use the actual useful Pokemon. If Flambe and Tina have to come in, you know something's gone wrong. Oh, look who it is! I want to see things no one can see. The truths of Pokemon inside Pokeballs. The ideals of how trainers should be. And a future where Pokemon have become perfect. Do you feel the same? No. Huh. I expected more from you. Now pay attention. My friends and I will test you to see if you can see this future too. Oh! I didn't know we were gonna fight N! Okay, this is happening. Good thing I was healed up and ready before we came out here. And luckily is sending out a level 13 P-Dub start, so cool. Never trust anyone with green hair, says Eni. These guys, I cannot take them seriously. They talk about how terrible Pokeballs are and how Pokemon shouldn't be in Pokeballs. Yet all their Pokemon are in Pokeballs. Make it make sense. Like, dude, what? Nice. Alright, next up is Timber. In comes Blompus. N was more of a dick in the games than in the anime. I never watched, seasons of anime that N was in, so literally the only way I know him is from the game. And yeah, he's a bit of a dick. His Pokemon are also pretty low level. Are they all level 13? And then Temple. Oh, he's basically just got Pokemon on the other route. Interesting. Dude just went out into the forest and caught one of every Pokemon that was out there. Well, that was easy. I cannot see the future yet. The world is still to be determined. Right now, my friends aren't strong enough to save all Pokemon. Maybe I can't solve the equation that will change the world. So I need power. Power enough to make anyone agree with me. Damn, yeah, he is really culty, isn't he? Now I know what power I need. Reshiram, the legendary Pokemon that, along with the hero, created the Unova region. It's my turn to become that hero, and you and I will be friends. Me and you? Did you just decree that? Dude, what? That guy is insane. Why are there so many insane people in this game? Alright, I don't think I even needed to rest my Pokemon, but no harm. N has been dealt with. Now let's go check out the gym. I mean, we could just be friends normally and play, like, D&D once a month. I guess his full name is Insane. Welcome to the Nakreen Museum. You can get to the Pokemon Gym by going to the back of the museum. I'm researching Pokemon fossils here. If you have a fossil, bring it to me. Oh shit! The Dragonite fossil! That's so cool! The skeleton! Wow, whenever I look at the skeleton, I'm fascinated. Welcome! I'm Hawes, the assistant director. Since you were kind enough to visit, I'll give you a tour of the museum. This skeleton is of a dragon-type Pokemon. There's a theory that it had an accident while it was flying around the world, and so it became a fossil. Oh, that's dark! No, not Dragonite having an accident while it was flying around the world. Poor guy. This rock is amazing. It's a meteorite. It contains some kind of energy from space. Oh, this? It's an ordinary old stone. It was found near the desert, but other than the fact that it's old, it doesn't seem to have any value. We only display it because it's rather pretty to look at. Okay. The Pokemon Gym is just beyond here. At the end of the gym, a very strong and kind gym leader is waiting. By the way, the gym leader, Lenora, happens to be my wife. That's why you think she's strong and kind, huh? Okay. This Pokemon had an oopsie and died an agonizing death. The gym leader here studies fossils and ancient artifacts. I'm surprised she's not a ground or rock type trainer. What else do we got here? A plate with an unknown script carved into it. A mask that ancient people used to wear at festivals. And bones that were once carried as weapons by a certain type of Pokemon. Rare Pokemon from around the world. Museums are packed with adventure. Alright, time for the gym. Here we are. A Pokemon gym where a leader waits for a challenger at the back of a museum. It has a great atmosphere, doesn't it? So, I will give this to you. Tallara obtained a fresh water. All trainers in this gym use normal type Pokemon. This is just between you and me. Normal type Pokemon are weak against fighting type Pokemon. Around here, fighting type Pokemon show up around Pinwheel Forest. Now I will explain about the gym itself. In this Pokemon Gym, if you answer questions hidden in books, you can move forward. For your information, the first book is Nice to Meet You, Pokemon. If you don't know where the book is, please ask anyone. Rock type would have made sense, but Pokemon is apparently picky on when it decides to use logic. I hang around Nakreen Gym all the time. People call me a bookworm. I'll warn you now, I'm strong because I spend the entire day either reading books or training Pokemon. Okay. Should we be fighting in the library in the back of the museum? I'm not sure if people thought this through. Logically. But anyway. Level 17 Rat. Got it. Down goes the rat. And up goes Puppuccino's level. 17. Goodbye, Carter. I may be a bookworm, but I'm not a bug Pokemon. Thanks for clarifying, otherwise I might have been mixed up. My first recommendation is a book called Nice to Meet You, Pokemon. The bookshelves for children's books are close to the entrance. This is the bookshelf for children's books. Nice to meet you, Pokemon. Do you want to read it? Yep. It's a fairy tale about a little boy who met a Pokemon for the first time in his life. He's with a small brown Pokemon. There's a memo between the pages. Pokemon trainers, I am the gym leader, Lenora. I hid 4 memos in this library. Each of them has a question. Can you solve the questions and come find me? Now, this is the first question. What is the first Pokemon you met in this gym? The hint is on a bookshelf in the middle row. Now try to find it. Can I not just answer the question? I assume you're guarding it? Hello, trainer! You found a memo already and you're looking for a book about Pokemon? In fact, I'm also reading a book about Pokemon. It's about Tepig. I wonder if the first Pokemon you met in this gym was Tepig. No. Okay, what was the Pokemon you battled at the entrance of the gym? There's a hint on the bookshelf to the left. This is the bookshelf for Pokemon, The Biology of Patrat. Do you want to read this book? It describes the biology. They communicate with each other by movement of their tails. A Patrat raises its tail when it sees an enemy. There's a memo on the back cover. As I thought, that question was easy. Well, this is the second question. Flame burns inside its body, and it gives off smoke from its head while it runs. What is this book? The hint is, somebody may be reading it. I guess it's Tepe? You found the second memo and you're looking for a book? What does the memo say? Flame burns inside its body and it gives off smoke from its head while it runs. I'm reading a book about Tepig, but is this book the correct answer? Yes? Ah, what a pity. The book about Tepig says it gives off flame from its nostrils. When it's not well, it can give off only smoke. That's slightly different from it gives off smoke from its head while it runs. The answer to this memo may not be a living thing. Oh, it's a train? Must be. I see. Oh, did you find the memo and come here to look for this book? What does the memo say? I'm reading a book called The Structure of a Locomotive. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Oh, that's correct! Flame burns inside its body and it gives off smoke from its head while it runs. That's exactly how a locomotive looks. Well, I'll let you read this book. But before that, it would be great for my research if we had a Pokemon battle. I had to hop off for a minute. There's 20 minutes left in the day and I had to appease the psychotic little green owl, aka Duo. You missed nothing, Tia. Still working our way through the gym here. It's gonna be Puppy versus Puppy. Both level 17. Both girlies. Oh! Satomi's using drugs on her puppy. Interesting. Interesting choice. I kind of forgot that I had taught Puppuccino Rock Smash, actually. Now's the time to get that into rotation. Nice! I win the puppy battle! Whoa, and I level up from the puppy battle. Let's go Puppuccino, level 18! Scientist Satomi, I've never known anyone so powerful. My head is empty compared to yours. Jeez Louise. Alright, thanks. Return a book to a shelf after reading. This is a rule when you read a book. Alright, this is the bookshelf for general studies. The structure of a locomotive. Do you want to read this book? Yes. This is a book about a locomotive. Flame burns inside its body and it gives off smoke from its head while it runs by using steam power. There's a memo on the back cover. It's impressive you found this place. That's what I'd expect from a challenger like you. Well, this is the third question. If you heat it up in a pot, it'll be delicious. What is this? Literally anything? Okay. The hint's on a bookshelf closer to the entrance than here. Great. That's the most vague hint in the history of hints. Your dog bites, ours smashes rocks. We are not the same. Could be tea, it could be soup, it could be pasta, I don't know. Sweets for Pokemon, maybe? Just delicious sweets made by heating berries in a pot. Oh, okay, that's the alternative answer. There are sweets called poffins made from berries in the faraway Sinnoh region, and Pokemon love them. There's a memo on the cover. Did you manage to get here without being tricked by the questions? Now this is the last question. From this bookshelf, move 2 backward, 1 to the left, so 2 backward, 1 to the left, 2 forward, 1 to the right, we're back to where we are, and 1 backward. Now where is it? It's Tepig. It's the Tepig kid. I'm wondering, did you see the last memo and come to me? Okay, I'll give you the last question. Can you challenge the gym leader if you win against me? I hope so. That's correct. Well, here we go, trainer. School kid Lydia sends out a Lillipup, a little baby pup. Just a little baby pup. Now, Asha knows Rock Smash as well, so we'll use that. Ah, Is there anything worse than when they hang on with literally 1 HP? Alright, down goes Lillipup. Next up is another Lillipup. Okay, well, let's send in Blompus. Ooh, Lillipup does no bite. I don't like that. Yeah, I forgot to heal our puppy between battles, which was a mistake. Okay, luckily, as I expected, it wasn't too powerful despite the type advantage. Alrighty, finally, it's another Lillipup. Okay, I'm gonna get Tina to tank a hit. This is what I brought you here for, Tina. Then we are going to heal up our pup and send him in. Tina's a thick girl, it's good. Alrighty, Puppuccino. I got a bigger pup. Intimidate is good against the Lillipups as well, because I'm pretty sure they all use primarily physical-based attacks. Thankfully, Tina is thick AF. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, down goes Lillipup. Trio of Lillipups have been defeated, as has School Kid Lydia. Oh wow, I lost, but great. Thanks for a great battle. You'll meet the gym leader soon. This is the last book. Now, read the last book. This is the bookshelf for Pokemon, The Biology of Tepig. Do you want to read this book? It describes the biology of Tepig. Flame burns inside its body and it gives off flame from its nostrils. When it's not well, it can give off only smoke. There's a memo between the pages. You've managed to get here. Well done. You seem to have wisdom as well as strength. I look forward to our battle. Gym Leader Lenora. Click! There's a switch under the book. Is Tepig self-cooking pork? Oh my god, that's funny. Wow, a hidden staircase! Very cool. Before we go down it, though, we're gonna go to the Pokemon Center. So by the looks of things, I guess Lenora is gonna have the normal type Pokemon that we've come to meet on our journey so far. She's probably gonna have a Pidove, a Lillipup, and a Patrat, perhaps all evolved to the second stage. But that's probably what she's got. It's a walking bacon sandwich! How much money does everyone spend on secret doors in this game series? Yeah, seriously, it feels like everyone's got a secret door. Alrighty, I think I'm just gonna go fight the gym leader. I'm feeling alright about it. So we've got Asha at level 16, Puppuccino at level 18, Blompus at level 18, and then we've got Flambe and Tina, who can step in as necessary. Just thinking, in terms of berries, all I've got is a Chesto berry. I mean, better than nothing, just in case Puppuccino gets put to sleep. I was hoping we had an Oran berry, but we don't. We've got freshwater, potions, super potions. Alright. I think we're ready to go. Let's do this. All of the secret doors are funded by the Pizzazz Fund. Let's do this. We've got our 2 meat shields if we need them. Let's rock and roll. Welcome! The director of the Nakreen Museum and the Nakreen Gym's leader is me, Lenora. Well then, Challenger, I'm going to research how you battle with the Pokemon you've so lovingly raised. Tallara versus Lenora. Let's go. She's only got 2 Pokemon. One is a puppo. Level 18. Now, Herdier does know Intimidate, which means instead of trying to use Rock Smash, maybe I'll just go ahead and use Water Gun. Should I try to set up and use Water Sport? Nice! Asha evaded the takedown to start. Good start. Now, with that move, I'm starting to see what kind of trainer you are. Very nice. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Water Gun. Because at least that uses our special attack stat, which has not been halved. We did get a crit there. One hit KO with takedown? What? What? That's crazy, dude! One hit KO with takedown while Asha was full health. I'm shocked. What? Wow. Can we write off this stream? Holy shit. Alana, turn off the power now. I can't believe we've lost 4 Pokemon today. I'm genuinely confused. I'm shocked. I really did not think I was in any trouble of a one-hit KO. It did not use workup. It used 1 Leer, so my defense was slightly lowered. And I guess it did have stab using takedown as a normal type, but it had no type advantage. I'm shocked. It's one thing to be like, oh man, I made a mistake. It's another thing to just be like, I could have never seen that coming. That's insane. Wow. That sucks, dude. We lost our starter Pokemon? Fuck. That sucks. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, I sort of shook off all the other Pokemon deaths from today's stream, but that one actually hit really hard. Oh. That actually, that really sucks, dude. CS says it's not a proper Nuzlocke until we lose the starter. I guess, you're right. It's not the first time we've lost our starter, that's for sure. Holy crap. Not the one-hit KO with takedown while I'm at full health. I'm crazy. Absolutely crazy. I expected it to hurt, not to one-shot. Exactly, Meerkat. Exactly. Wow. Okay. We're not dead yet. That doggo is, though. Blampus got 700 experience points. Getting him to level 19. Blampus wants to learn Hypnosis. What's the difference between Hypnosis and Yawn? Yawn, it has a delay. Hypnosis doesn't. So I guess we should replace Yawn with Hypnosis. Would you guys agree with that? I was expecting like 40 damage tops. Scary but not lethal. Exactly. I totally agree. I'm absolutely shocked that we lost Oshawott there. Anybody object to replacing Yawn with Hypnosis? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, does Hypnosis have shit aim? Oh, it does. It only has a 60 accuracy versus Yawn is a 100%. Good point. Yawn is guaranteed sleep. Hypnosis can fail. Okay, good point. Great point. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. I mean, I guess we could replace Psywave. Psywave sucks. Maybe we just leave it. See you, Meerkat. Hopefully we'll have good news to share after this battle. Yeah, let's just leave it. We'll keep going. Alright, who else do you have? Lenora, you've got Watchog. Now, Watchog has dark typing, doesn't he? I think? No, Watchog is just normal. I thought Watchog was normal dark, and that's why I hesitated there, but if Watchog is just normal, I'm gonna keep Locuston. I'm gonna yawn right away. No matter how grim the situation, I'll use my research skills to find a winning strategy. You talking about grim? My Pokemon just died, girl. Watchog does know crunch, though, and there it is. One hit KO. One hit KO! I think this is probably it. I think this is probably it. Wow, we came into today's stream on top of the world. I feel like we were doing so good. We had a good team rolling. It's just been crazy today. The circumstances, we've had 2 one-hit KO deaths in this gym battle. We got tag teamed by tadpoles outside in the grass, lost 2 more Pokemon. No, I actually think we're gonna win, but yeah, we won. We won. Watchog missed every single move it tried to use against Puppuccino. We won. But at what cost? We lost our 2 best Pokemon. My theory about you was correct. You're more than just talented. You're motivated. Am I motivated? I've not felt less motivated ever than after what just happened here. If you ever mention the words fast and forward on one of these streams again, I'm coming through the computer to stop you. I'm motivated to go back home. Your fighting style is so enchanting. It is charming. Thank you. Honestly, okay, thank you. Thank you for the gym badge. I'm really not feeling the honeyed words right now. Well, there you go. We got our second gym badge. The basic badge is ours, but we have lost 5 Pokemon today. We obtained TM67 Retaliate. Does a lot more damage if an ally fainted the turn before you use it. If you master the timing, you can defeat even strong opponents. That's actually a pretty good move. We'll definitely probably work that into the moveset. Deer! Wasn't a total wipe, so good job. Thanks, Bronny. Dear, come quickly! Team Plasma is threatening to steal some bones! What? What's going on? Tallara, you come too! They don't want me to fight, do they? Fuck. We lost our girl, our gay, our they, and our token straight. But we've still got Tina! We have still got Tina. This useless monkey. We got Puppuccino and Tina basically left. Can Puppuccino learn Retaliate? Yeah. And so can Tina. Honestly, Tina learning Retaliate feels right. Tina learning Retaliate feels really right. I don't want to use Takedown because I hate moves that inflict damage on the user. So we're gonna get rid of Takedown and learn Retaliate, and then Tina's gonna learn it too. Oh, so we have the HOA! We sure do! The HOA is still with us, folks. This run isn't over yet. The HBIC is about to learn Retaliate. And then there were 3. Puppuccino, Flambe, Tina. Big booty drag artist and her Jack Russell Terrier. And her executive assistant, Flambe, who's useless at his job. I can't believe we've been robbed of the amusement of Tiff saying Blompus every few minutes. I'm still shocked. 2 one-hit KOs in one battle is insane. Insane. Alright, you don't want me to fight anything else, right? That would be ridiculous. Now you wait. Enough fooling around. So you've come, Gym Leader. We, Team Plasma, claim this museum's Dragon Skull in the name of Pokemon Liberation. To show you we're serious, we'll steal it right before your eyes. Well then, here's our smoke screen. Plasma! I low-key want Flambe to clutch the Nuzlocke. We'd really eat our words then, wouldn't we? What's going on? Oh, we have to go after them. I don't have time for this. I need to mourn. I've got 2 funerals to attend. Good day, Lenora. Find any good fossils lately? This is a surprise visit. Are you suffering from artist's block again? Tallara, this is Berg. He may not look like it, but he's Castelia City's gym leader. Just looking for a change of pace. Seems hectic or something around here. What's up? What's up? Someone just walked away with an exhibit, that's what's up. Oh, hi Tallara, what's everybody doing here? Tallara, is there some kind of problem? And these 2 are your friends? Bianca and Karen. Oh, I see, they're trainers. Okay then, let's split up and search. I'll head this way. Everyone, Karen and Bianca, I want you to stay here at the museum. Berg and Tallara, you 2 search Pinwheel Forest. Got it? Berg, you show the way. I'm counting on you, everyone. You are Tallara, is it? Are you ready to round up our robbers? Oh, Tallara, take this with you. Fennel gave me this dowsing machine to give you. Now, what did she tell me? You can use the dowsing machine to find places where items are hidden, so you can find stuff you can't even see. For now, all we need to do is protect the museum, right? Hey, wait for me! Alright, like I said, this couldn't have come at a worse time. I really do not care about the plight of this fucking Pokemon fossil. I literally cannot believe that we lost our 2 best Pokemon. I'm kind of lost for words. The run is not over, though. We did get the 2nd gym badge. We do still have 3 Pokemon. We have been in worse spots than this before. Believe it or not, for anyone just joining us today, this is not the worst we've ever looked. We have come down to 1 Pokemon before and managed to come out of it. In the Pokemon Violet Nuzlocke, we had 1 Pokemon left and we somehow still managed to win that run. So it is not over until we say it's over. We're moving on. Speaking of moving on, it's time for Asha and Blumpus to head across the Rainbow Bridge. Thank you both for your contributions. I loved you both dearly. I don't even want to think about the fact that you're gone. Salutes to the folks, to our fallen ones. We move on. Puppuccino, Flambe, and Tina. You are looking at the faces of greatness right here. It's time for us to make all the workplace violations, but yes, you can see how many we lost in the Pokemon Violet Nuzlocke. We lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. We lost 26 Pokemon in our Pokemon Violet Nuzlocke, and we still came out on top, so yes, we've lost 5 in one stream. Not a great sign, but it's not over yet, okay? It's not over yet. Violet was a full-on apocalypse, and Glue Eater still won that for us, so it's not over till we say it's over. All right, we're gonna look at this as a glass half full opportunity. As long as the run is still going, we're still in it. And we'll be heading out of this town now, obviously. Now that we beat the gym leader here, we will be heading out. We're gonna have to deal with this whole Team Plasma thing. But by leaving the city, we do have other areas that we can investigate and hopefully catch more Pokemon and refill our empty slots in our team. We'll catch another 5 to lose next stream. Trust in the process. Blood for the blood god. Exactly. Exactly. All right, folks. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's roller coaster of a stream. That's the beauty about the Nuzlocke run, is roller coaster is how I would always describe it. You get the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, and you never know when either one is coming. It is a roller coaster, but I find it very fun. That's why I keep coming back to these Nuzlocke challenges on this channel. And I think it's why you guys keep coming back to watch, because I think you guys like the roller coaster too. I don't know. Maybe you guys are just suckers for punishment. I have no idea. Or you like watching me be a sucker for punishment. But regardless, thank you all so much for hanging out today. I seriously really appreciate it. We'll be back again on Monday with some more of the Pokemon White Nuzlocke. That's right, 48 hours from now, we will be back with the third leg of this journey. So I hope to see some of you guys on Monday for Pokemon Day. Otherwise, have a great rest of your Saturday, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend. Hopefully you guys are doing some other fun things this weekend, taking care of yourselves, most especially whatever you're doing. Before we go, I'm going to send you guys on a little raid. Let's keep this Saturday stream party going, shall we? Riz is currently playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, like the OG Roller Coaster Tycoon, which is crazy. I love Roller Coaster Tycoon. I haven't played it in many, many years though, so it's going to be a lot of fun to watch Riz play it. Let's go over and flood his chat with all the good vibes. I see TS has put the raid commands in the chat. If you're a subscriber to the channel, you can copy and paste the first one. If not, copy and paste the second one. Let's go say hello to Riz and see how the Roller Coaster Tycoon journey is treating him so far. And otherwise, yep, thanks everyone so much for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I'll see you guys on Monday.